And welcome back to Arcane Critsters. As always, I'm Caden, I'm your DM for tonight, and it is a wonderful day to be playing D&D. As always, we'll start today off going around the circle, introduce yourself, introduce your character, and yeah, let's get this show on the road. Diego, you're up.
Hi, my name is Diego, and I am playing Elena Rosa de la Solomir, and I am playing a human devotion paladin. Shut up. Human devotion paladin. And I guess, fun fact, Elena's brother has a scar right here from when she dropped him on the stairs when they were younger.
What? Great, good to know. Next up.
Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm playing a changeling bard, and...
No, what is this? You did it wrong!
No, I didn't. Anyway.
No, it wasn't.
Chloe, go.
That's not the introduction we were going for. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character? This is Chloe.
She plays Shiloh.
She's playing Shiloh.
Stop adding quotation marks to every single human.
Shiloh is a human turned ASMR sorcerer with the powers of divine light and energy. You're welcome.
I'm Anthony. I play Fel, the Myconid druid. Fun Fel fact for today. Because Myconids are resistant to poison, he cannot get drunk. No matter how much he drinks, he will not get drunk.
And last but not least, as always, our resident
knight adventure mentor character.
He's dying.
It's going great. I'm Xavier. I play Magnus. Things are going okay for both of them, and yeah, he's a human knight, wears chainmail, he's got a shield. Yeah, he's here to help out. He's committed to the quest because he's been on it for about a month now, so let's just wrap this up. Guys, we know where Shifter's Veil is, maybe. We're on our way to see Jesden finally. Nothing's gonna happen this session.
Xavier,
we're gonna go to a tavern, we're gonna chill out.
Wait, Xavier,
it's fine.
Shifter Veil's the thing inside you, right?
Shut the fuck up. I don't care.
That's a point for Diego immediately.
We're PG-13, okay, folks?
Yeah, PG-13.
PG-13
By the way, the answer to how many
Yeah.
times Diego swore in session 6, I think, when I asked the question. No, I had announced it. When I had asked, it was at 8. By the end of the session, it was at 9.
Wow, improvement.
Alright, so moving in to the last session of the Race for Shifter's Veil, Group 1. With knowledge from East to Crystallize on the location of Shifter's Veil in the heart of Centrafiel, beneath the great mountain that resides in its center, you set off on a journey to find Shifter's Veil once and for all, and perhaps end this damned war.
We know theoretically that Shifter's Veil is probably at the center of the alloy thing we saw on the map in session 4.
Yes, there was a map I believe you sent off with Samuel that basically depicted that the veins of alloy that stretch out beneath the world are shaped in a spiral pattern, closing in on Centrafiel and becoming more dense as they get closer to its center.
So that's our next lead.
And yes, to the great mage who lives at the top of Centrafiel's ring-shaped city, Jesden Trace, the core defendant and leader of the Dustborn Rebellion against the dragon.
Ring-shaped as in...
The city is shaped in a strip of land around the mountain.
Is it really a rebellion if the dragon never really owned all, Aetherca?
It is.
It's a rebellion in the sense that the dragon got a much better head start.
Okay.
And if they didn't do anything to stop him, he would sweep over the continent unopposed. As you move across the land of Aetherca, moving towards the heart of the continent and Centrafiel that waits therein, the weather turns darker. There's more rain now, and the once soft plains are now muddy and difficult to trek through. Thankfully, you don't have any horses or wagons that need to be constantly unstuck, and your walking pace isn't slowed very much by the mud, but it's certainly uncomfortable. And this constant smattering of rain sounds is, well, it's a bit aggravating, to say the least. You get closer to Centrafiel, and where before you might pass perhaps struggling cities, but complete cities. Now you see battlefields, scarred strips of land with giant burned out forests or spikes of metal ripped out of the ground, evidence of spellcasters and armies clashing, and piles of burned corpses where few survived the onslaught. These get more and more concentrated as you move closer. Who amongst you would be more used to these sights? How would you react to seeing the remnants of destruction? We can just, anyone call out. Bad?
Thanks, Chloe.
So insightful.
So Shiloh has lived in Wordstrom, which is in Justin's territory, for ever since the war started. Have you ever been witness to any battle scenes?
No.
No?
I would say I'd be either too young to experience it or too busy with focusing on family or maybe like helping out other people in the village. Seeing burned corpses in particular is a little bit of a shock to see, and I am reminded of how when I use my magic, it wants to hurt in almost a way.
Yeah. Sam, have you been on the front lines before?
I've probably walked past them before. Like, I've seen this kind of sight before, and it's still not comfortable to see for me, but there's no outward reaction.
Sure. And, of course, Elena has been in combat before, but have you ever been part of a war, or I'm sure you've heard reports.
Well, Elena was sheltered for many years, so I think she's kind of experiencing this and just seeing the general, just the general shock of, seeing a body, many bodies in, disrepair. But I think the thing she's, looking for the most is particularly crests of Wormstrom, specifically to see either if her brother is there or if any soldiers from her town fell.
Yes. Okay.
Fell?
It's difficult to make out banner patterns in the smoke and the rain and the sometimes weeks old just battlefields that are
Can I
scarred
cast
and
locate
formed.
object?
So what are you specifying as you're casting this spell?
Anything, just I guess anything with anything with this the Wormstrom sigil on it.
Okay. You don't see any in the first few battlefields you pass, but as the destruction starts to get more and more dense, as passing one space set apart from a town that now looks to be abandoned, you see a set of graves, laid out in a rough pattern. The earth is upturned, clearly just recently excavated, and as is your custom at this point, you cast locate object to find anything that might carry your city's crest. You sense something for the first time, and it is coming from one of the graves.
Oh no, it's a dead body.
It is, just statistically, it's likely not one of your immediate companions, likely to be one of the town militia that was conscripted to fight in the war. But what it seems to be is this is in Jessen's territory, and the inhabitants of the city before they left, what few survivors were able to leave, they buried the dead from Jessen's army and then excavated the town. So someone from Wordstrom did perish here and was buried.
I guess I just stay for a minute over it.
Okay.
And then move on.
You move on, as you always do, as you must. The quest won't wait, and neither will the deadlines. Fel, have you seen... how is this? Have you seen destruction of this sort at all, ever?
Not of this scale and not of this type.
Sure. And how does that make you feel?
Uncomfortable, because coming from the Underdark to here, all he's seen are just people being alive and living, and having to connect that these corpses on the ground and these dead bodies were once living, it doesn't feel good for Val.
And last, again, Magnus. You have fought for sport and for display Have you ever fought as part of an army?
No. Magnus is well used to pandemonium. He has seen death, and he has seen struggle on an individual level. He's seen citywide pandemonium, but war is on another scale. It's structured chaos. It's organized slaughter, and he's never seen that before. Not only does the repercussions make him uncomfortable, the fact that he has a half-dead zombie on his shoulder, or whatever, is he's carrying this skeletal dead thing, which has suffered its own kind of horrific death, additionally makes him uncomfortable. And the last thing that makes him uncomfortable is he's never been politically aligned, nor his family, but the thought that he could be on the other side of this war makes him uncomfortable.
The slog through the mud is tedious and intense, with temperatures ranging from the hot, muggy day of a post-rain night to the cold, wet of a misty day. Eventually the weather clears up again, but there's still darkness, an overcast sky. When you finally crest Last Hill and see through the mist the shape of a large mountain, Centrafio, looming in the distance. It's not the shape, but you know that as the only mountain around, this must be what you're looking for. One more day's journey. That's all it takes. And then you'll be in the city. And you finally look for Shifter's Vale. Or whatever else you search for within the city's walls. Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do in the camp, as you make camp on the last day before you enter the city?
It's a death flag right there.
Is Centrafio a beautiful place?
You could say that, especially with the thick clouds circling the top of the mountain. On a clear day, it would be this like magnificent skyscraper of a mountain with a beautiful white cap and sloping hills that fall into rolling plains down below. The city itself is brightly colored, and it flies flags from all sorts of nations and deities in a great colorful extravaganza of a sloping city with gardens and shops on every corner. It's beautiful. In the current weather, can't see much of it.
Realizing that we're on not only the last leg of our, it's like that set. It's just that feeling of gut of ending, of ending, of anxiety and tension. That I think Elena finally stops, and their last time before making camp outside the city, maybe their last time making camp ever as a group. She opens her pack and takes out her mother's jewelry box. She opens it, and inside is just a worthless pearl necklace. And then I think 4 rings at this point. I already gave one to Shiloh.
Well, you did.
4
I
rings.
forgot about that.
I take them out and I put the box back in my. Before I put it away, I just say to the pearl necklace, "I might see you again, Mother." Close the box, put it back, and then I walk up to the group. And this may be the last bit of calm that any of us will ever really have. It was good traveling with you all this past month. I look at the 4 rings, and then I look at Shiloh and I ask, Shiloh, can you take out the ring I gave you?
Yeah, of course.
When I was learning the stars, the manner in which the sky exists, the firmaments, there are maybe 5 major ones. That's debated. To the first layer and to the most courageous, Magnus, you are the stars in the sky, the twinkling light that shines above us even now. You are both cautious, and you are not afraid to act. And I give you a ring. Can you put this on your thumb?
My thumb? Okay. I get a little bit confused at first. Magnus appreciates the gesture, and then tries to put it on his thumb, and it just feels weird. And at the same time, he takes off his signet ring and puts it away.
Shiloh?
Yes.
And I retake out the one I gave you. I give you a different one. I think out of possibly everyone, you're the most compassionate. I have
seen you attempt to help others the most. And you are the sun that glows in the sky, the dawn and the dusk, and you are the thing many of us await every night.
Okay.
And I thank you for that. I give you back your ring and I ask you, can you put this on your index finger?
Uh-huh. I'm like, is this like a... Okay.
Wait, this.
Sam, it's your turn. You have traveled a long time, likely, and despite you not really explaining who you were in the beginning, you trusted us enough with your secret and who your true self is, and I think that's incredible. That is a difficult thing to show yourself to the world, and you may be one of the most honest people I've ever known. Can you put this in your middle finger?
Honest is a strong word. Also, take out dinner first.
You've traveled a long time, and thus, you're that third layer of the firmament. The fourth... I'm sorry, Fel, give me a moment.
Felix looks at his hands though. Okay.
I put the ring on my ring that I purchased for myself on my ring finger, and I say, I plan to be responsible for everything that comes up from now on. You all, keeping you all safe, I will attempt to make it my duty. My goddess is of the crossroads and of travel, of this land that I wish and that I hope we all can protect. And Fel,
I was like visibly excited.
you're passionate and you're honorable. I think you are an example to what I think I would like to achieve. You are incredible at protecting others, and you are incredible at making sure none of us are hurt, and I think that's incredible. You are as solid as the earth beneath us. You are that last piece of the firmament.
Sick.
Can I give you that ring? Can you put this on your pinky?
Fel grabs the ring and just shoves it really tightly onto his pinky
no,
finger
careful, be careful.
and clenches his fist.
This may be the last time we'll ever be able to have a decent night of sleep.
Actually, I know someone in the city.
Oh, there you
So
go.
maybe we'll have a little more, but
Hopefully.
You ruined her speech, Sam.
I think it wasn't rude.
So
It was still a lovely speech.
It's the last day of calm.
last day of calm.
Elena, we all appreciate the gesture. This is quite possibly, if we are where we think we are, it's the last leg of our journey. And things tend to happen when you reach the end of a journey, from experience, and together, let's get through it.
Okay, this is kind of cringy, but
Oh, God.
think
You've already dug the hole. We have to lay
You've
it
done the
now.
cringy bit,
I
yeah.
think Elena just kind of tentatively reaches her fist out.
Magnus,
with all the rings, everyone has a ring now, so
Yeah,
she
yeah.
Her
just
fingers out.
Just reach down to the center.
Sam did
Magnus
put it on.
recognizes it as the cliche bit, but is like, we're already here. So he goes ahead and he puts his fist in the middle and he gestures to Fel.
Fel punches him in the side.
No, it's here. Let's go like this.
Oh, is this like
Sam is
some...
gone.
Sam is gone. He's
Sam
still.
is hiding.
I cast a vortex warp and bring you back. Come here.
No.
You have
I
to.
don't even have the ring on.
What?
So is it like...
I wouldn't put it on.
Yes.
I don't know what it's for.
So it's like pointing with my ring? Or
It's
do I
it's
use
just
the whole
it's a
thing?
physical commitment.
The
I see,
forfeits
I see.
with everyone in the party except for Sam. meet together in the center.
So you're actually going to die.
Yes.
We all committed to
The cringy.
physical success, and you are
There's nothing
dead.
better in
Kaden,
life than
yeah.
being
I from now on, as long as I'm awake, I'm going to perpetually hold my action to cast Warding Bond.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just a question. Did you tell me what this is for?
This is for Warding Bond.
No, but did you tell Sam what it's
No.
for?
I
If you
think
didn't. Sam is not putting that ring.
I do mention this is for the spell Warding Bond.
Okay.
Long rest.
Yes. So
Yeah.
everyone gets a long rest.
I casted a spell.
Let's
okay?
go.
Well, because I left before, I put out the letter and I left
Shut me
before
up,
Ichabod. I told Ichabod to read it and then read off. Did I ever hear his reaction?
I would
or-
have told you.
Sam would have relayed that reaction to
Okay.
you. Yes.
I'm
Okay.
gonna think about that for the whole night.
And we have, feeling the missing presence of Ichabod, but continuing anyway, we spar one last time, physically sparring and then mentally sparring. Go ahead and roll that intelligence check.
This might be the last
Dragon
this is the last
chest!
dragon
Wait,
chest
wait,
check.
I'm summoning the power. I'm
David-
summoning the power.
David,
Let's
I have a
go.
question.
What?
Are you missing Ichabod?
That's just
Get
right in
outta
front of Shiloh,
here.
isn't it?
Nat 20? Yeah, I got a 17.
I am a dragon chest
crazy.
master.
Oh
wait.
my gosh.
What's the name of the guy? Was his name like Magnus Carlsen?
Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah, Magnus Carlsen.
Magnus Carlsen! Let's
And
go.
Yeah, you're
in
dead now.
one last game,
It's so riveting. I'm like, oh.
Magnus plays an incredible game of Dragon Chess against
God.
the one and only Elena. And with that last checkmate, you head to bed. The morning, again, is misty, more misty than the night before. It's actually like sort of falling a little bit of drizzly rain. And you set off through the plains. The ground is not as wet as it has been. There's some stone mixed in with the dirt, so you actually have something to step on. But you set across the lands, eventually seeing through the mist the mountain of Centrafio loom out of the gloom. And you can finally see the city, Grateful City, before you. Sam, you want to go to a tavern, I believe,
Yes.
called the Voiceless Mask.
Yeah.
Where in the city is this Voiceless Mask?
Probably somewhere near the outskirts.
Okay. So the outskirts in this context means toward the bottom of the city, where it's further out and the buildings are more diffuse. You hike up the entry platform. They are allowing the guards are set at intervals up the switchbacks up to the top of the bottom of the city. But they are allowing people in. There aren't many people who want to get in, except for what looks to be several packs of refugees coming from distant cities. But they let you through with little to no issue. So you eventually make it up to the depths of the city, and you see the as some living quarters before you. It's been a while since you've been here, hasn't it? How long has it been?
About 10 years.
10 years. So
23.
you go to the city corner where the Voiceless Mask you've always remembered it being, and the building is still there. It looks like it has decent patronage, but the sign above the door is different. It now says Outers Inns,
Huh?
a chain establishment.
No!
Womp, womp,
No!
womp, womp.
Hey, what's going on? I'm gonna go inside.
Womp, womp.
Inside the inn, the ground floor is pretty packed. It's 2 stories like most of the inns around these parts, with all the rooms being on the second floor, but in the ground floor being the tavern and some private rooms. You go in, it seems to have decent patronage. You see a woman that you recognize, gray skinned, sleek black hair, like pure white eyes, and she's just chatting congenially with someone at the bar as like a towel over her shoulder. She doesn't notice you at first, as you come in through the swinging doors.
Hey, Dylan.
There comes a time,
Forgot.
I want to tell the audience, there comes a time in a DM's life where the players ask for something put into the campaign. Sometimes a DM has to say yes, regardless of how silly this idea is. Ah yes, Dylan,
Spelled differently.
spelled Dillon.
Don't try this at home.
Do not try this.
Oh my
Your
god.
DM will kill you.
This is what.
He has
I've-
This is why you wanted to go to the
I have
tavern.
restrained myself as of yet, but we will see how this interaction plays out.
You're lucky you have plot armor. You're very lucky.
Plot armor.
Camera turns
Alright.
off. You guys know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So,
Bye, guys.
So we're gonna be taking a break.
so Dylan swivels over to you, casually as if someone had called her name, and she freezes. Samuel. She moves forward, like feeling at your shoulders. You have grown quite a bit, but she hasn't seen you or Samuel, in quite a while. My, have you grown? And you shaved your mustache.
Yeah.
Who are your friends?
I met them when I was being second fiddle.
But she goes over and shakes you with your hands. The name's Dylan. I
What
just
a
say I
nice
work at the
name.
establishment now.
What a terrible name.
Don't say that.
Horrible, awful name.
What's with
I
the
hate Dylan.
what's with the name change?
She slips down, head in her hands. We got bought out. Outer came in, and sometimes the money was too much to refuse. Besides, he said he'd drill us into the ground if we didn't comply. I still get to keep a resident ownership of this place and manage it, but all the control I have is gone. Oh well, at least I still get to stay, right?
I guess.
Yeah. Well, we lost some business. People liked the establishment I was running, and well, what do you do? Sometimes business is just the way it works.
Yeah.
So you set out on a mission recently, weren't you?
Yeah.
Where's the rest of your troops?
Have you seen Samuel?
Sam. I asked you this question. Does she know Sam's true identity?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I'm the gods above. I'm so sorry. You're Sam, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's always so confusing when you come in without any explanation.
I'm sitting so patiently on this chair.
I'm so sorry. I haven't seen Samuel. I thought he would have come in before you did.
He left before us.
Left before you? Well, that doesn't make much sense. When did you meet him?
A couple of weeks ago.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, well, I'm sure he's working and gonna check in with us soon. He's competent. Not anything happen to him. She looks at the smoother dress. She's very anxious about whatever this mix-up is.
We did pass a lot of battlefields on the way here.
Oh.
Well, that's the nature of war, isn't it? We're just glad it hasn't reached us yet.
Was there a battle recently?
Battle recently. I believe there was.
There were no conversations here of people speaking about it?
Well, yes, I mean, there's battles all the time, spread all across the front lines, but we never know what the details are.
And where is Jest and Tracy?
She points upward in the direction of up the mountain, and a little to the side. He has a palace just up that way. I suppose you're all newcomers, you don't know, but it's pretty obvious once you go around enough to see it.
Yes, but is he in the city? Or
As
is
far
he
as I
out
know.
on the front lines?
He leaves all the time without telling people. He has some sort of method out of the city we don't know about. Better for secrecy.
Maybe Sam's there.
Yeah. Well, he's part of the personal guards, or at least was. Guess we'll see. I can leave Sarah in charge, right? You don't mind me coming with you? Do hope he's all right.
Is she genuinely concerned, or is she... Oh, wait, yeah,
You make an insight check if you want.
I was about to say, like, no, surely not.
I'll check her too and give you advantage. I'll help you.
So, can you explain what your relationship is to Dylan?
So she was originally from my hometown with the other changelings, and she moved out to Centrafel. I came out a couple of times when I was younger, when I was still like just starting out as a mercenary or an adventurer, and so I know she lives here now, and I haven't seen her in a while.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you explain this to the rest of your party? Perfect.
It's an 8.
You're gonna take what you can see. She seems to be genuinely concerned.
Yep, she is genuinely concerned.
Not much you can really do about it. You can't read much of her face besides that.
I would assume she's worried. Look at her.
This is
Yeah. There's creases on her forehead, and she keeps rubbing her hands together like a sliding motion. Right. Okay. Let's head off. Sarah. A young girl comes out. She has drinks, and she gives it to a customer. Yes. What's up? Just watch the bar for a moment. We have business to attend to. Right away. And she strides out the door, leaving you all behind.
I follow.
Yes, of course.
Follow.
Fel follows.
You guys wind your way through the city, going up switchbacks back and forth until you get to the entrance, sort of entry plaza to Justin's palace. It's more of a manor than a palace, and it's actually built like this big, like crater-sized impact in the mountain where an open area and the manor is built. There are windows around the ground floor. One of them is broken. And then there's like some like wooden boards patched over it. It seems like someone tried to break in recently. But
To Dresden Trasse's place?
to Dresden Trasse's place.
The Archmage.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna stride up like I
Yes.
belong there. I look like something.
Make a performance check.
24.
Shit. Okay. Just like they hold a hand out to stop you, but you stride forward confidently, throw the doors open. One of them scratches their heads, the helmeted heads.
Rude. I'm so sorry.
Are you all with him? Or?
Yes.
Yes. We're all adventurers. We
Go,
want
go,
to
go,
do
go, go,
something.
go. I just trust you.
You guys stride through unopposed. Okay.
As we should.
I look like saying.
What are you wearing at the moment?
Just my normal adventuring gear.
So you don't have like guard
I don't have
guard
guns,
equipment
no.
or okay. You do you know your way around this palace?
No clue.
No. Okay. So are you letting Dylan lead or are you leading?
Once I get through, I'm letting go.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming she knows where she's going.
She's like following you. She shrugs like, oh, that was easy, and then
Fel will lead.
oh, Fel will lead.
Fel will walk
Okay,
forward.
Fel, make a survival
What?
check.
Wait. Oh no.
Wait, where are we going?
Fel doesn't know the concept of a palace.
That's a 6.
Fel strides confidently forward this way.
Encounters every.
Does he know where he's going?
I don't think so.
Oh no.
Wait,
Fel,
let
I'm
me.
gonna roll an insight to see if I know where.
Stop right there.
Fel, come back.
That's my first nat 20 insight.
To do what?
To see, to realize whether or not Fel actually knows where he's going.
Why would he know where he's going?
You are just confidently striding behind Fel, and then suddenly you get a flash of, oh my gosh, he has no idea what he's doing. This is just mind-blowing.
Someone
This
go
sudden
get Fel before
revelation.
he gets into
I'm
trouble.
gonna stop.
Too late for that. We
Yeah,
are the other guard
Three guards
boys.
are
Wait,
just a
no.
sword drawn, points at you. How did you get in here?
I walked to the door.
I grabbed Fel's backpack and just started walking backwards.
I think Fel's like still trying to walk forward. He's sitting on the ground.
He's absolutely like pushing like the swords a little bit. Like I had to go through.
I'm grabbing you. I'm trying to pull you back.
Where's
I
Trasse?
would like to apologize. We have come to speak with Justin Trasse. We are envoys. We have done a service for him and looking for Samuel.
Do you not recognize who I am?
Samuel?
One of his advisor? Commander Samuel.
Yes, I need to speak to Justin right now. Take me to him.
I'm sorry, we have to scan you for illusion
No,
magic.
take me to him.
Make an intimidation check.
Illusion magic's on you.
17.
You're a changeling.
I don't have illusion, so it does not matter.
Okay. Well, if you insist. They steps aside and allows you to, and he ushers you through the doors. The way Fel's led you is to the dining hall.
I smelled the food.
But they lead you through the dining hall, through another side passage.
So I was going the right direction.
So this seems to be a very roundabout way to get to the guard quarters, but they do lead you there. Back to the guards, they hold up their badges, you move through, and eventually you get to a wide set of double doors opening into that. One of them knocks on boom, boom, boom. There's a big mat on the floor emblazoned with one of the most intricate Dustborn Revolution symbols you've ever seen. It has like fully realized design. It's like a big like rug, essentially.
Patriotism.
Pretty much, yes. Around the edge of the rug are several different divinities. The door opens.
What?
And in the room is a large desk, a large bed behind some curtains that are partially opened, a large window, circular window looking out over the town of Highloft, or the city of Highloft, I should say, and like various like clothes and junks like strewn across the room. There's a single man, and a single man sitting on a desk. Behind him are a man and a woman in seem to be scribes or attendants' outfits. The man himself has short, scruffy beard, dark rings under his eyes, and tied back brown hair. He is in a loose-fitting robe with straps tightened around the chest and stomach, and is sitting behind a desk that he looks up from, scribbling with a quill as soon as you enter. I'm sorry, what is this? Justin Trace, battle mage commander of the Dustborn Revolution Army, sits before you, inquiring as to why you are within his presence.
I'm gonna close the door.
Is everyone else with you?
Yes.
If they followed.
Yeah.
Yes. They didn't. Too bad.
With the guards too. I didn't authorize any meetings for this time.
Where's Samuel?
Commander Samuel.
Where is he?
Going to be honest, I assumed you were him.
You should switch out.
Right.
Is he not in front of me?
Ingrid, the woman behind him, she's already turned around and she is carrying a set of iron armor that she sets down as soon as she hears her name. Yes, my lord. Could you hand me those reconnaissance reports? Since we've brought friends and they want information. Yes, my lord. She runs to a desk and shuffles through some papers before pulling out a sheaf of some, looks to be battered parchment. She hands it to you. The information is a report of a battle that took place just about a few days out from Centrafia. It was going badly for the Dustborn. And then a contingent of 100 men in motley gear showed up, completely turned the tide of battle, and pushed the Dragon's men back.
Samuel's not.
Yes?
Where does it say this was?
A few days after Centrafio. South and east.
Where we came from?
Yeah.
Vaguely, yes. However, on their way back, they were ambushed by a strike force of blood wardens that were able to kill most of them. The remains, it says in reports, were stolen. Now, this, by all accounts, I believe this is Commander Samuel's unit. Do you know anything about this?
Yes.
He's something ahead of him.
So he wasn't with them,
No.
but he's not here.
No.
Right.
Those men were imprisoned for some time, and we freed them.
I'm sorry, who are you?
A member of the entourage of Sam. Sam and Elena Rosa de la Solomir of Wardstrom. I'm in their employ, more or less. We were in the encampment of Geyser Falls, and we encountered these men and freed them in a battle of some confusion.
They were kidnapped by some of the people in the dragon's territory.
I slayed many Duergar.
The Duergar are no longer neutral, if it was not happened.
Flight above! He stands up and kicks his chair back. It goes flying. It didn't look like he put that much force into it, but the chair itself clatters against the ground.
Well, that was a reaction.
I apologize. Things have been going badly for us. Who are you, truthfully?
Samuel's friend.
Dylan speaks up. Well, if he wasn't with his unit, where is he? I'm afraid we don't know that. Listen, I'm really hoping you have good news for me. If you are from the front lines and have interact with Samuel at all, then... No?
Well, Samuel had the best lead that we have to find something called the Shifter's Veil.
You hear a knocking at the door.
I summoned the plot guy.
This was not in reference to Shifter's Veil, but this wasn't in a certain time has passed. Justin nods on the guards. He opens the door, and a woman with bright golden hair, cropped short, in full plate mail, steps forward. She's breathing heavily. I heard the news of Samuel. She looks at you. You're not him, are you?
No. Not.
Right. Vanessa, I'm sorry. I sent for you and I thought, apparently not. They seen Samuel some time ago, but it seems he was not with the unit that we thought we'd lost him to. Drat. Well, it's good to see you, at least. The friends, I presume?
Yes.
We have rings.
Well, I should hope so.
We do have rings.
So in this room right now, there is a male attendant, Ingrid, not another attendant, Vanessa, who looks to be blazoned with, their breastplate is emblazoned with a anvil with a hammer breaking through it, a symbol of Ronan, the god of smiths. So she is probably some paladin or some sort. There are all of you, of course, and Dylan. It's all a bit too much right now. Listen, I don't know where Samuel is. We thought we'd lost him, but if he went ahead, he's out there somewhere. Ingrid, I need my scrying stone. Right away. She runs out of the room. I'm gonna look for Samuel. I'm no dragon. It'll take me... Well, it'll take a lot of energy. I think I can do this, but... If it doesn't work out, if he's dead... Well, we'll go back to thinking that he's gone, which we have for the past notes. And that'll be it. If he's alive... Well, then we have some hope, and perhaps our best commander will be back in short order.
Yes.
But I need to know your identities now. You said you've been traveling with this relative of Sam, friend. Who are you, and why do you look just like him?
I used to adventure with Samuel.
That's not enough, Sam. That's Vanessa.
This color kind of peels off my skin and I turn into my grayish form with white eyes.
Changeling. Should have known. But I should let you know that as soon as you guys left Outer's Inn, Dylan changed from her changing form into that of an elven woman.
Okay. Would you prefer that I announce you?
You don't need to announce me.
Well, as you are a lady, I could.
My name is Elena Rosa de la Sol Mir of the De La Sol and the Mir family.
From Minar, if I'm not mistaken. Your people have... Oh, sorry, we're from Wordstrom, sorry.
Yeah.
You're from Minar. There is so much information happening in this room right now.
Too many nobles.
Too many nobles.
Information overload.
No, I'm not a noble.
I'm so glad I don't
Wordstrom.
take any notes.
From Wordstrom, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm a noble.
The lady
I'm
I
actually
shall
talking to
Your people have done quite the good trade relations with us, and for that you have my thanks. We have had, shall we say, a just recent report of some unfortunate activity. I don't suppose you have any notes of that?
In Wormshire.
Oh yes, by Setting Stone.
There was an incident where
We had a party. The house got trashed.
The Amir mansion may have blown up, but we can rebuild it. We were thinking of adding a fourth room anyway. Don't ask.
I'm sorry. I think you might be mistaken. A raid on Wordstrom.
What?
This happened just 2 days ago. I suppose if you were walking, did you not have a coach?
How long were we traveling?
About 4 days.
Oh god.
Oh no!
We gave the coach to. We gave the coach to. Who was it again? The
Samuel's contingent.
Yeah, so I let him know that we didn't have a coach.
I apologize then. It's never a good thing to lose one's homeland.
Wait,
Wordstrom fell. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, things are going to hell. I won't deny that. But we're doing left and right. We still have hope. We still have heroes. At least I'd like to think we do. This war is winnable. But I pray you have some stratagem or reason for seeing me that's beyond just wanting to see your old companion.
I'm afraid your bad day is going to get worse.
Just my luck.
We have reason to believe the Shifter's Veil is located here.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't follow. What Shifter's Veil?
Oh, we were hoping you would know.
I just thought
You
the
don't
poem.
know of Shifter's Veil.
What? No, it's just something I should know.
That's what the dragon is looking for.
It is his top strategic priority.
Well, hell, how did we miss this?
Is that what I am asking you?
We're asking you that. How do you not know out of everybody here?
The door creaks open again.
Not now!
Ingrid returns carrying this large, dome-shaped crystal. It's wielded on a pedestal. She wheels it in. Any other questions before I begin this? This might exhaust my energy.
Good luck.
How many dead?
Dead? I'm afraid we don't know this. We lost communication halfway through the report. I'm sorry.
Oh, and Shiloh Il-Kalgvakian, who could be in need of your magical insights and assistance, as well as I am Magnus. This is Fel. We have been self-appointed charged to protect her and her.
Alright. A thick bunch you've got here. Well, once I haven't met my fair share of parties in my day.
I'm the ground you walk on.
That is so terrifying. Alright.
I'm just gonna ask to. I'm going to leave for a second.
Mm-hmm.
To ask if I can see the regiments, the regiment lists, to see if my brother is stationed in Sintrafio or where he is.
Okay.
I'll exit the scene.
So, Justin takes a deep breath, clenches his hands in the fists, and then brings one hand down and strikes the standing stone like a drum. Beneath its surface, you see lightning bolts of energy slowly moving out through its crystalline surface before the image of the reflection of the room around you breaks apart. And he looks down, concentrating very hard. Speaks out a single name. Samuel Solovia.
Oh my god.
And energy swirls around you as the spell seeks to find him. You see, in the image, as everyone crowds around him, Justin is shaking, his eyes glazed over as he seems to sense what's happening inside this crystal reflection. You see a single man. Half helm, half plate. Long sword in each hand. He is bloody, bruised, sweat pouring down his body and clothes ripped, pieces of cloth dangling off him. He has been fighting for what looks like days, slogging through a rainy wasteland surrounded by the corpses of enemies and friends. One lone fighter in a sea of enemies. Now, obviously, no one man could do this. No one man could stand against an army. It seems, for whatever reason, that the dragon decided that with most of the to take care of, he could retreat his human troops and leave zombies, spirits, and undead. The dead of his friends and foes rose up, and the dragon retreated with his troops. Samuel's been fighting these undead ever since.
Where is this?
This is several days out from Sintrafio.
Do you have a pair of good horses?
I see him. I have him. Samuel! In the image. Eyes look up. A decapitated undead stabs him through the floor and kicks one to the side. Justin! Justin, is that you? I see you, Samuel. Samuel, I'm sorry. Slowly apologize. I can't escape. They keep rising. One comes in front of him. He elbows him in the back and then throws his head back, his helmet cracking. They don't stay down. They don't need to. We're sending troops out. We'll find you. Be ready. And the image just breaks apart.
Could you not have done that a lot earlier?
That was Jesden who said be ready.
Yes.
They thought he was dead.
Yeah.
because of that other thing. Okay. If you get me 2 good horses, I'll be there in 3 days.
3 days is too long.
Actually,
It's the shortest it can be.
you could make it there in 1 day with a good horse, even with the rough terrain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this is assuming that day's travel. Like, day's travel is...
Give me 2 good horses, I'll be there in 1 day.
He falls to his knees. Ingrid starts wheeling the stone away, and the male attendant puts a hand on his back. I'm fine. Stands up, wipes blood out the corners of his mouth.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, that's always been taxing for me. Divination, never my strong suit.
Did he upcast or what?
Something like that.
Boy.
Wait, so he's taking damage, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna.
He's weakened, let's get him.
Healing word him.
Your sword blinks to the air, laying out a clear note, one of purity and strength. A small scattering of notes, and then...
I should have done that because I need to explain my powers to him, dude.
May I take your honor, Samuel's assistant? He clambers up to his feet. Alright.
Get him.
Okay.
May I ask if you know
I'm a
anything
rogue.
religious-wise, anything about deities, gods?
You could say it's my specialty. I'm no cleric, but I know a fair few of them.
May I take your hand, please?
I don't see why not.
No, it's not a proposition, but
That's funny.
He lays his hand forward. His hand is actually in a thick leather glove strapped and like corded closed.
I'm gonna cast healing hands on it, so he restores 7 points of hit points.
Light
Spellcasting modifier.
pours from your hand, almost like like a liquid golden,
4.
7.
7.
a liquid gold it seeps into his hand and permeates his body. His self-revealed lights with an internal light and then fades away.
Do you know this? Is this familiar to you? Any answers? Any explanations?
Where did you learn that spell?
I didn't.
You're not a mage.
I didn't want to be a mage.
Who are you?
An accident.
My name, an accident. I was an oops baby.
Oh my god.
My parents were far too young.
That's
Raiden.
about right.
Shiloh was chosen.
Raiden. The male attendant perched up. Fetch some horses from the stables. We need an entourage sent out stout, but I'll let you know who's coming. You.
Hi,
What's your name?
Shiloh.
You have something very interesting. Where did you find this power?
Around a month ago, I saw something light and shining opposite to where the sun rose, so it wasn't the sun, because it was rising north.
The sun rises in the south, right?
Because the sun rises in the sun.
Okay.
Next thing I knew, I did something very foolish. I decided to see what it was. I touched it because it reached out to me. And I'm never one to ignore someone reaching out to me. And then I saw 3 figures, and then next thing you know, and I like kind of point to, you know, the very obvious burn that's covering my whole face.
Yes, I think I understand.
I hope so.
Have you ever met anyone who goes by the name Mist?
Yes, you talked to me.
Fascinating. So he's back.
Back from what?
I suppose it's not too important.
Not of importance.
No, trust me, he's an enigmatic personage. I met him twice.
I met him once, and all he said was, "You're chosen, I'm sorry," and then disappeared, and I have more questions than answers.
He has every right to be sorry. That's a terrible burden that power gives you. Yes, no, I understand. Listen. I am no sorcerer. I acquired my magic by learning alone. But I've known a sorcerer in my time, and I've known Mist, and your power is of his.
I missed?
No. By the gods, no. But he opened something, some flow of power. There are 4 other creatures like him. Not gods, I don't think. Seems now there might be 4 more. Whether they're trying to turn you into one of them, or...
I don't know who are you referring to. Who is 4 of them?
They call themselves the children of Cicadius.
I'm not a child. I'm in my 20s.
Who Cicadius is, I know not, but... some being of legendary power, clearly. They are beings of immeasurable power, and Mist is the only one of them with a body. He seems he chose you to be some protege or other inheritor of his power.
Why me?
I don't know.
Why me?
I can't tell you that.
What do you mean you can't tell me that? How come I'm not getting any answers that I need?
I told you divination is not my specialty.
Oh, divination this, divination that. Aren't you Justin?
There's a challenge, girl. You want to give a challenge to the most powerful sorcerer this world has known ever since those cretins showed up.
She does not mean to challenge you. She is, has a very long month. There is a friend in need who needs us now.
Yes. Your horses will be waiting. Who will go?
I will.
I will.
That's 3.
I'll go.
Alright.
You can heal.
I would have
Yes.
said
I believe your friend is
We can
missing.
pull an elk up.
I can't leave the tavern. It's the one thing left of him.
You take care of that, we'll take care of him.
Justin, Vanessa kneels down before him. I know I am needed here. I know my battles are great, and the protection of the city immeasurable, but please, he's my brother. I need him. Your leave is granted, warrior. Stand. Join these adventurers. Find your brother. Bring him back safely.
Before you go, miss. Sorry, this is... Give me a second. Before you leave, I know what it's... I am a sister as well. To quite a few. It's a long story. I know how hard it is to be separated from your sibling and not know how they're doing and if they're okay or not. And I wish you the best of luck, and I'm gonna cast Bless on her.
You feel light, and there's a different light that you can sense as you summon this power. There's a different light in this woman. One a reflection, almost like she's a mirror to a different god, one similar to the one that you have emulated in your powers. But it infuses her nonetheless, and she smiles up at you.
Sister to sister.
I'd offer you a prayer, but I don't know what god you follow.
I don't know either.
Then take this. She puts a hand on your shoulder. It's a gauntleted hand on your shoulder.
Oh, cool.
Yes, it's
Oh, you
cold
nicked
metal.
my shoulder like the time at the red.
Okay. The light of creation will lead your way, and you shall forge great things in your path. We must be off. Horses await us.
Who knows how to ride?
Ride what?
A horse.
I know.
I would also know how to ride a horse.
Elena, you were looking up records. Emmanuel is stationed on a reconnaissance team, scouting out in big swaths around Centrafia, like looping around in source. They have many of these scouting teams going about all the time, and they're connected by sending stone to the Highloft. If you want to contact him, you can, but you hear clatter outside, and the entire party comes trundling down the hall.
Is it possible to find the exact sending stone for a bit?
You would.
We don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sam, if there's a friend in need, let's go.
Yeah, I just say another prayer and I go.
So, isn't long before you've done your horses. Mounted them with Fel, I assume, riding on someone else's because your legs are too short to reach.
Do they give us a pair of horses so we can switch or no?
So yes, they actually give you a whole team of horses.
Good.
These are from the elite stock known as the Blackmanes. They are specifically designed, and they're like big, heavy set horses with like a fearsome glare in their eyes, but they stand completely still as you approach them.
I apologize to both of my 2 horses before we get started, and I'm going to say to the rest of the group, we are in a hurry, but we are about to do some things that you should never do to horseflesh, but we need to get that as fast as possible.
What are you gonna do?
We're going to drive them into the ground.
Okay.
Hopefully we don't
lay
have
on
to
hands.
That would be good. I would prefer not to bury them.
Ritual cast speak with animals, and I say to the horse,
Please apologize on our behalf.
yeah, Mr. Horse or Miss, or what, Mr. I don't know what you are.
My name is Travis.
Checks under.
Checks under.
I just want to.
Travis,
I do not feel bad for
we-
Travis.
Travis.
We have a friend
Travis Willingham.
that
Travis
we
Scott?
care for very deeply.
Travis Scott, more like
But
Travis
I am
Scott.
asking you the most biggest favor I can. We need to get there as fast as possible.
I understand. I've been bred for one purpose and one purpose only. Speed. Mount me, warrior, and we shall ride into the night with vengeance unto us.
Why is he the coolest
Travis
horse?
Scott, more like Travis.
Oh, Fel's absolutely going on Travis. And Fel looks to Magnus like, can you lift me up on the
I quickly mount the other horse, and I'm just like, someone get on it.
I'm getting on a horse and just going.
Yeah.
How many
You
horses are there?
There are a whole team, so 10 in total.
10 in total. Can you ride?
Do you have
Can
potions?
Not ride.
To
I
Vanessa?
might not be able to.
No. It's just is there any aids by the horses?
Get on
Yes,
Right.
there's a single stable hand, the male attendant that you reserved. He seems like kind of confused, like, I've never brought the horses out before.
Ask if he has potions.
Potions? No, of course not. I'm just an attendant.
Then get that to the way.
Right, okay. He uses the reins and steps aside.
Just flick him a silver.
Nice.
Flick
Okay.
him a gold.
Thank you, Warren.
I have 1 platinum. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I show him my finger. I am the ground. Ride.
Speed off into the night. Okay.
Horse.
Okay.
Do we have like goggles or something to put on for this?
Oh wait, sorry. There's one more thing that happens before you guys leave. As you guys turn to lean down the slope, back into the city.
Oh,
who
great.
has a sending stone that you stole from Ichabod?
Oh, God.
It starts blinking.
Oh, God.
Oh,
How
boy.
close are you to me?
You can ride up to him.
Nearby.
Okay. Hey, Magnus, going off.
I'm sitting on your lap, by the way.
All right.
I bring my
That's
horse
fine.
over and I just like command her by
What
the
sitting
looking
stone
over.
is that? Why does it have like
My horse is Travis.
Click
It's
it.
not just
I got it.
You have done well securing the city. Do you have anything to report?
Not yet.
Good. I apologize for the arrangements. I know that this is hard on you.
It is.
Can you make a performance check for me?
25.
I will say this is the keeper talking. You recognize his voice.
Ooh.
I understand you have done your job well, Lisa. Those are the reports that I've been given. I've one more thing to offer you. Keep the city. Jessen will no doubt send a recapture effort in some days' time. You defeated with the militia we provided you, and your promotion is good and secure.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
I do have something to say. The people traveling with my sister, they do not know where Shifter's Veil is.
That is,
They traveled south.
that's good to hear. I wonder what could have prompted them to do so.
I do not know. She left me a letter and they kicked me out, but I know the last place they were going was south.
We'll be in contact again. That potion in the box next to the Sunning Stone.
Yes,
Only use it in the most dire circumstances.
of course.
It will break you, remember. Good luck. And Shane Stone legs off.
Ooh boy.
I'm gonna kill Ichabod. I am going like
I'm mauling that kid.
I am not. That would have
That
ruined
was
every
fair.
single plan you ever had. That would have been crazy.
Sorry.
Oh boy.
And now is the time to ride.
I cry a little.
Yeah, you can.
Chop chop.
A little is an understatement.
A little's an understatement, by the way.
Oh, the stable hand's gone.
What happened to my family? What?
I don't know. I assume they're safe because I don't think Ichabod would kill your family.
If the party
I
can't keep
sure
up,
hope he wouldn't.
Magnus
He
is
did.
going to
I will
go
kill
ahead
it.
of
Well, they're all on the same kind of horses, so
Okay,
you can
so-
imagine that if you leave them all to charge.
Okay, it's more horse than master.
Okay, I need Magnus to make an animal handling check.
18.
Forces.
Oh.
We both got 18.
18 total?
Yeah.
18 total.
Okay. You
Come on, Travis.
Go, Travis, go.
as your
Travis
promise,
Claw. What's
you
Travis
you
Claw is
run
the
these horses
spot.
until they're frothy in the
Travis
mouth,
Claw.
eyes steady but fixed solely ahead. They have this like dark like blinders and like what do you call it, girding, and it blends perfectly in their skin. Nothing to notice at first, but as you hold on, you get this desperate charge through the wetlands. Well, what's now wetland, towards where you know Samuel is. It takes all the rest of the day and the rest of the night. But it isn't yet morning when you see the swarming masses of corpses
There he is.
atop the hill. With a single figure in battered plates,
Oh my god.
just
Really
kicking them off, stabbing through. He only has one sword now. But in his other hand what seems to be a shield scavenged from somewhere else, and he's bashing other zombies away.
As soon as I get in the range, I'm gonna upcast Healing Word.
Okay.
Can I jump? And
You
try
will
to get-
have to make your way through the armies first,
Oh.
like
How,
ride them
how
down.
far is he?
Can I?
From you right now?
Yeah.
Like 100 feet.
Oh, shit.
Has anyone
Write
ever
that
heard of the Ride of the Rohirrim?
Nah.
We're going to trample these fuckers. Let's go.
By yourself, then.
Okay. I need everyone who's on a horse to make an animal handling check.
I'm gonna use my action to cast Radiant Soul, so I transform and I grow wings.
You want to? It's your side.
To pick the battle.
Feeling this desire
You're
to
plate armor. Way too heavy.
Not plate.
feeling this desire to get to Samuel, you, in a leap of faith, you jump off the horse, sprouting wings furling out from your back in midair. A glowing, like radiant wings that they seem to trail the essence of astrality behind you, and you soar through the air over the zombies that look a groaning horde. You've already passed just hundreds of corpses that are too disabled to move anymore.
Justin.
I look at
Justin's not
Elena.
here.
Samuel.
I look
Samuel,
at I look
up
at
here.
Elena.
As I see Shallow do that, I'm going to cast Polymorph on myself and turn myself into a young copper dragon.
So swing your sword around.
Angel
Dragon
Dragon.
turn to 5.
I imagine you swing a sword around, and then as you sheath it, it makes one final note, and that note rings out to a glorious song that has you thus twisting, eyes burning, and your skin rippling out as scales come your skin, and your mouth elongates, turning into a dragon.
What's going? Oh my god!
I rolled a 5 on my animal handling check. So, is it possible for me to go to the the side and then jump into the ground?
Yeah, sure. So these horses are being abandoned. They reel away from the horses, trampling one more.
I jump right into the horde, and I'm gonna use my action to channel divinity, turn the unholy.
There's so many. I'm gonna roll 3 collectively. Okay.
Okay.
These have a -1 wisdom. 6,
Womp womp.
2,
Womp womp.
19.
Oh yeah?
That's fantastic.
So describe what happens as you channel the power of your god.
I jump. I just like try to jump as far as I can, and when I land, I like from me just bursts out the trails away from Wormstrom, and I don't even say anything. I just like super like Iron Man punch down, and I'm just gonna keep running.
The trails furl out from you, and it's like the shimmering wave. It seems like as you throw them back, the undead are being pushed back, running away by this bright light emanating from you. You can't get it too far out as you usually can with just the sheer mass of how many zombies there are, but you are just charging forward, throwing zombies out of your way. You have your halberd,
+1,
and you're just swinging around in large metallic arcs.
And nearby, Fel cannot fly while wild shaped. Fel will fly before wild shaping, as Magnus, like a soccer ball, throws Fel, and then some zombies get.
This just goes like,
What is it, a bear?
Cave bear.
Yep, some zombies, like a poor Duergar all the way back in session 2, get flattened by a cave.
Make an athletics check, and then Fel make attack roll.
Let's go.
I'm going to land next to Samuel.
Yeah.
Tell him to get on because I can speak common.
Actually, before as you guys are
We just want to suck.
like flying over this, you see him raise his short shield. Yes, yes. This hoarse, mottled voice of one that has been fighting for way too long.
Oh my god, you look really bad.
I
Yeah.
also have a plus.
And I'm still going to cast Healing Word because that's only verbal.
Okay.
I think that's stealing word too. Only stealing
You have no idea how much I missed that.
I'm gonna cast healing word as well.
Can I ring my horse back around and just grab
Did
that?
you roll a
No,
nat
right
20
beat.
on that one?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm a caveman.
Oh no. Anyway.
The horse is for Sam. The horse is for Sam.
Okay. Zombies trample before you as you swing your bare fists around. Just like honestly, if someone was looking from the side, they would just see corpses
Oh, great.
flying into the air. And you're just squelching, bones breaking, just old flesh riddled with sword wounds, fall apart and die.
And I'm gonna try and lead the horse I'm on, and trying to lead a horse next to me around or through where I have to get to Samuel
I'm
to
going
get
to
Samuel a
Clear
steer.
a 40-foot line with acid breath.
Ooh! Don't even make
Okay.
saves. They're so back together they can't dodge.
I do it
Just acid pours from you.
Yes.
Can I cast a fireball?
By all means, cast Fireball.
Yay!
Yeah, every
Yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action Tunnel Fighter, so every single one that's turned that gets out of my 10-foot range, I stab.
Oh, that's what it's for.
So
many reactions.
zombies' heads go flying
Not even
as the blade of your halberd
free.
slices across and in giant swaths.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to, with them clearing the way, I'm gonna try to press and get Samuel a damn horse. He deserves it.
The way cleared by your comrades, you charge Travis and a horse alongside him up through the cleared
45.
path, stumbling over corpses and just. You see the hill he was standing on wasn't just so big because it was a hill. It was a hill because he's killed so many zombies that it's actually higher than it has been.
The Walking Dead. What is this?
Battle
That
simulator.
dude, he is.
There's just
43 and
it's a
45.
quagmire
Oh
of
my gosh.
blood.
Womp womp.
It's a swamp of
He
blood.
is the
He's the true hero. He's
Yeah.
the last stand.
Right on top of the body. I'm landing right
Yeah,
on top
I'm
of the bodies.
casting on top of the zombies. They all deal 43 damage.
That's amazing. Just explosions of ash, and with like the only thing left of them is like a feet as you explode over them in the ranks.
Womp womp.
And with the way cleared, you pick up Samuel, swing him onto the horse brought by Magnus, and trample away. Finally, your ally rescued. Groanings on. Left behind the distance as you get further and further away from their mass. The day is wet. The ground is wetter.
The day is wet.
Wet with blood.
Wet with blood and with rain. And Samuel slumps on his horse, just looking completely drained.
Can he ride with this fool?
I would imagine he would need some in order just to sit up
We have a
after all this
horse.
time.
I'm gonna lesser restore him.
That actually does help quite a bit.
Wow, Samuel, you look awful. You're okay,
He
right?
shakily takes his helm off. Ugh. You see his hair has been like plastered into place by the metal and cloth under it.
Gonna cast prestidigitation to make him a little cleaner on the face. I'm like, here you go, and I like wipe his cheek with and I like do that thing where like you like spit on your hand. And you're like, here, you got a little on your face.
You look in his eyes, and there is nothing behind him. Just exhaustion. Pure and simple.
I put him to sleep. No.
You do what you did to
I like.
Xavier,
I'm gonna take my arms out and I go, you can fall now.
Fall.
I like open my arms.
I'm just gonna pick Sam up off the horse because I can just carry him.
Oh, yeah. How long's power last?
For an hour. I can carry him for an hour.
Alright.
You can fall now.
Right. Yeah, I can. Finally.
Oh, that was quick.
You have
Elena for a solid second on the horse is like,
I loot his body. Does he have the map?
The map?
Yeah.
Yes, so...
Oh.
Wow.
You should hold on to that. I'm
Flying
just,
with him.
So his case, this is in a big map case. He has the map over his sack. So, the horses are dead. They're stumbling. They are tired. One has fallen.
I'm gonna cast lesser restore in every single one.
How many spell slots do you have?
I have three. I can cast them. I can cast 2 more times.
Elena, want to ride a bear?
Wait, pull out a bag of tricks.
Oh yeah, we have elks and
I
stuff.
also do have lay on hands. But
You
I don't
could, you
know.
could heal the horse that was fallen, yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I pull out a giant elk.
You do?
Well, it's an 8 or a 7, right?
Oh my gosh.
I rolled an 8.
8 is giant elk.
Yeah. So you
I rolled a giant elk.
you
Nice.
Oh my god.
it's bigger than the horses. It has like giants like marching horns. You've seen this elk before. It's just you need to take a rest, and you do once you're confident the undead are out of range. Fel,
Hi.
can you make a luck check for me?
Oh, what? Hi.
Huh?
What? It's a 4?
Oh boy.
4 out of 20.
Why are you smiling?
Hey.
What the? Hey, why? Hey.
Okay, that was for plot reasons. Just make camp. It is early morning dawn, but you guys need to sleep, and Samuel needs to rest. You make camp as the day dawns bright over a misty morning, and Fel contemplates his terrible luck.
Oh boy. Why?
Tell us to roll initiative. I'm gonna throttle you.
Why?
You'll be fine.
By no surprise, Samuel's the last to wake up.
Makes sense.
It is midday, and Samuel he has his hair all messy, helmet beside him. It's still in his armor. He is slumped into whatever blankets you've provided, heedless of the mud on the ground. You guys can take it slowly on the way back to the Highloft. The horses are tired. Samuel's tired. You all are pretty damn tired. What do you want to do?
I remove another point of exhaustion off him.
He seems to breathe a little easier in
Oh,
sleep.
no exhaustion.
He has one more level of exhaustion. He built up 4 levels of exhaustion over the course of the
I'll spend another one to get that rid of.
Yeah.
So what is your plan with regards to travel?
We have the horses anymore, right?
You have your horses. Elena has enough heal on, less restorations and lay on hands to have kept them running all this time. But they are tired, and if you gotta ride them, you're gonna have to walk or risk them just collapsing out of sheer exhaustion.
Okay.
We ask Samuel for updates, what he's been through, and also cross-reference that map with what we've learned so far.
You eventually let Samuel awakes. I feel a lot better than I probably should. That was you, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I honestly didn't expect to see any of you all again. He sits up, cradling his chest. Magic is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Yes.
I should be dead, shouldn't I?
Some would call it magical.
Lucky for you, you aren't meant to die young. Congratulations.
Let me stand. I need to walk this a little bit. Lifts his arms, he stands up. Oh! Right. It dawned 3 days and 3 nights. I have to keep fighting. I'm free now, aren't I?
You are.
I mean,
Welcome.
we have to make it back, but
Everyone has been so worried for your sister has been looking for you.
She's here.
Oh yeah, she is here. Where's your sister?
She died in the combat, we didn't notice.
No. She has been sort of like, she has her arms wrapped around herself, and she is standing at the back, just nods as Sammy notices her. Vanessa! I'm so sorry I couldn't tell you. It's fine. I'm just glad you're alive. And then she runs to him, and they embrace. So, you found Justin then, didn't you?
And then he found you.
I thought I was done for, but you're all here. I never got to deliver the map. Suppose you can do that yourself. Hands it to whoever is closest. This is the map that shows the alloy patterns of the deposits. Sorry. There was a reason why I wasn't with my contingent when they were ambushed. Another group of dragonborn scum. Not dragonborn, dragon... Well, you get the idea. Sorry, I'm still pretty out of it. I found them leading prisoners. They were all locked up in cages. I didn't know what kind they were. Thought I might be able to free some. I didn't see him get close. But you, Belle, You were the one who's expert in the voices in your head, right?
I only have my voice, actually.
Well,
I
yes,
speak in
but
your
you've
mind.
never heard anyone else with your ability?
Myconids do, but,
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Our voices calling out for help. In my mind. As soon as I got close.
Could have been message.
There.
it could be that, or
The prisoner wagon. I tried to save on the way here. I was trying to catch up with my contingent and I stopped to help. But by the time I arrived, it was too late.
What wagon?
On the way to meet up with my contingent, I tried rescuing a prisoner wagon held by dragon sworn troops.
Did you happen to see someone who looked like this? I'm gonna shift into Ichabod real quick.
He was. Where is Ichabod?
Right.
conquering the city of Wordstrom.
Under the dragon's banner.
No.
Yes.
That
I-
bastard.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Charlotte. I meant a lot to you.
It's a lot to process at the moment.
I imagine so. I had a brother. We had a brother. He meant the world to us. He didn't go to the other side, but I know it feels to lose someone.
Should be fine. Like, they have process there.
They were escorted by dragon's sworn soldiers.
Best I can assume is they flow their colors. That's a pretty good indicator if I say so.
Did you see any... I'm just gonna cycle through
You
shadows.
can still hear some.
My
Not
family,
anymore.
whole family,
What direction
all
did they
my,
go?
No, yeah.
5 siblings.
If I can... Let me see that map.
You haven't seen any weird crystals, right?
Crystals?
Yep.
No alloy crystals? None since I've seen you, besides the ones you gave me. That's what you're referring to, right? Alloy crystals?
No.
They're like purple,
The black.
black. I don't know colors. Sorry.
Have you seen anything of the sort, or no?
No, nothing. He looks at the map. Well, we're here, and I saw them coming this way. That should be quite near here now if they keep their course.
We have to get that map back, but you heard some in your head.
Yes, that's why I thought the fella might be able to help, but like it is. That's the only ones that can speak inside your head, then I have no idea what was inside those wagons.
It wouldn't be Mechanids, because Mechanids are from the Underdark. So,
Did you
I
feel
can
that
do
you
it.
could reply to them?
Well, I tried, and they seemed encouraged by my responses, but I was trying to be quiet.
It
Didn't
was-
know what was in my head.
multiple voices.
A whole plethora of them.
There are not that
I
many
thought there might be
spellcasters.
spirits.
Val just sits down on the floor and just is thinking.
Would I know anything about this? Probably not, no.
Make an Arcana check.
I shouldn't.
That would have been crazy.
13.
13.
I shouldn't have said you got.
No,
it.
the only thing that could speak in your head would be
Sunday.
Warlock sending and fell.
Do I know anything?
pretty much.
Would I know anything about
That's
speaking
what I
in
said,
heads
Warlock's-
and what can
oh,
do it?
sorry.
You can make an Arcana check.
17. No.
Maintenance.
I do not want to risk you in any way. You deserve arrest. However, you said they are nearby.
Well, yes, they were traveling. Let's see, southeast, and and I led them in that direction. So, yeah, they should be just several miles over that way. If they were traveling in the current direction, I can't say I've had that good sense of time, but I can track the days.
The horse is up.
We can take the detour.
We can, yes.
If not, I can go and scout. But I think we can afford it.
That
It's not
sounds
too
like
far.
Magnus is trying to get himself killed.
I want to
What?
see.
No, no, never.
I want to see the voices.
I think we should take it.
Vanessa?
I'll go wherever Samuel is, and that's up to him.
Yes. His life is in your hands.
She pounds her breastplate. No harm shall befall him. Trust me, you have more than my word.
Magnus is immensely pleased to see somebody swear an oath to protect them.
I hate to be impudent, but whatever happened to your brother?
He, to be honest, we don't know. We found him years after he just departed. A distant village we didn't know of. The villager said he'd come, live a normal life there, and died trying to rescue someone.
That's horrible.
He was always a noble sort. Like the stories, you know.
Runs in the family.
Excuse you, young man. I'll have you know that you're absolutely right, but I won't deny it. Well, I need to return to my liege. I have that information that you, I assume, have already given him, but
Are you okay with the detail?
I will tag along. But I'm no shape to assist you if a fight comes along. Is this well? Good.
A fight is coming along. The music says so.
We got a prisoner guard to take down. You all gonna need the luck.
And in no way at all will you risk yourself.
Can't promise that.
Already did, and you, lucky bastards as you are, got to escape it. You will not die to whatever this is.
I'm proud to say the luck was not involved nor incorporated.
Yes.
Hopping back on your horses.
Leave some of the heroism for us. Thank you.
I'll do my best.
I cast heroism on
Alright. You walk off in the direction that he indicated. Sneaking along a slow walk on your horses, you eventually round a corner of a small patch of trees to see a prison caravan moving down the road, led by what looks to be a contingent of black and red wearing soldiers, all of which have their hands exposed. Metal hands.
Robots!
At their front is a man that seems... His uniform is new and pristine, but his head is missing. In its place, it seems to be what looks to be a spiritual reconstruction, as if he's a ghost wearing armor. Sharp features, slick back hair, and piercing gaze that scans the horizon from atop his very real mount.
How do you want to do
Divine Sense. Is he within 60 feet of us?
We are not going that close to them. No.
You're not that close. You would have to go out into the open in order to get to within 6 feet. But they're traveling on a well-established
Turn the dragon.
path.
Now that I've seen him, I can turn to any of them.
Can you turn metal?
You can turn what looks to be color metal.
Yeah, I can minor illusion.
Behold, my metal flesh. Hello, fellow automatons. I am robot.
No, I can,
I am
Please
10010.
It's pure flesh.
Wait, have you all met a Blood Warden yet?
oh no.
No.
Oh my gosh, you haven't. That's
We-
crazy.
What's a blood warden?
Yeah,
Wait.
okay, sorry.
Oh, are they
We
fleshy
met the
faces,
dragon.
metal
Does that
hands?
count? We met
One metal hand.
Oh, I thought you meant all metal hands.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
they
Does
were
it count
metal.
if we met the dragon?
Oh, that's what you meant by metal men.
Sorry.
I
Oh.
can turn to the dragon and just go, what's up, guys?
Back in session 2, metal men are blood wardens. I love Sir Google this.
Okay, so what is your plan?
How far away from this?
Again, about 100 feet away. But you're like in the back of the thicket. You're peering out around the thicket in the mist and the fog. You see this prison caravan moving towards you.
Are we gonna have break soon?
Yeah, we're having a break right now. As soon as it says decide, tell me what you're gonna do.
So firstly, I release my report spores, so everyone in our range for 1 hour can communicate telepathically with one another.
Thank you.
Can I roll perception or something to see if I can see inside of it?
These are fully locked up on all sides. Sorry.
Fine.
We can. I think we have two methods here.
How many enemies?
Exactly 10.
And do you have something else to say?
No, I didn't.
How about?
We can either do it my way or we can kill them.
We will
What
do
is-
it your way.
My way might get me killed.
I wish you the best of luck.
Okay.
And if you get killed, we kill some.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't have good still, so like.
And I'm gonna
Wait,
just.
what's the weather like?
Like there's a drizzly rain and it's foggy.
They're walking, right?
Yeah.
So,
Sorry, they're on horses.
but like not moving super fast. Like how fast?
It's just a walk.
Okay,
Like
so
they're
if I-
they're on a long distance space.
So if I dashed around, could I get in front of them? Like inside the. Okay, so I'm gonna do that and just turn to the dragon, and just kind of stand there.
I'm gonna.
And
hold,
with that,
I'm gonna hold my action to.
and with that, we will go on today's break. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
I said my way.
See you soon. And we are back. Welcome back to Arcane Critsters. You, as a dragon, in your normal adventure clothes, stand in the middle of the road. And the Blood Wardens leading their 2 wagons, the prison caravan, I should say, pulled by horses, walk into your line of sight. They freeze as they see you.
We are hidden nearby.
What are you doing to try to convince them that you're the dragon?
I'm just standing there.
Okay. Can you make a performance check?
Why? Why performance?
Because that is you're imitating character as performance.
Inspiration.
Was that
30-20.
bad?
It was not bad.
Oh boy.
Was it?
4.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. How many of them are?
Oh.
How long is he rolling?
There's 10 of them.
10.
Oh.
As long as someone
no.
believe me, I win.
Why are you rolling individually?
We're so.
Oh.
I will say,
no.
out of those 10, 3 of them got nat ones. I don't know what happens.
I'm the dragon, dude.
Alright, we're good, guys.
Okay. The Blood Wardens are warily approaching you. Oh, who goes there? Waits over from the fog. My lord? He seems questioning.
What?
Okay. Because then there are 20, they're just gonna stay for the rest of the encounter. Of course, they'll kneel down. Well, why are you here?
To check on the prisoners.
The prisoners, my lord, but we had our orders. We were not.
Are you questioning me?
Of course not. Jesus. I think what he's trying to say is that we were just confused.
I don't care.
Very well. Step aside. Shuffling to the side and bowing to you as you step forward towards the caravan wagons. Which one do you open? The one in the front or one in the back?
Oh, I'm not opening. I'm telling them to open it.
Nice.
Nice.
You wanted to speak to the prisoners then?
Yes.
He goes to the one in the front and unlatches. You hear voices in your mind. An entire group packed in there, shoulder to shoulder. Dozens upon dozens of myconids cowering against the walls of their caged door, calling out for help in your mind.
You don't want to be here for this.
My lord, what do you mean? Very well. One then leaves behind, one that said to get out of the way. I need you to make one last deception check for me.
26.
I will leave you to your business.
Staring at
They step into the fog and try to continue some way down the road.
And as loudly as I can, I'm gonna say, "Where is your brethren?" And then, under my breath, I'm be, "Okay, guys, I know Fel. It's all right."
They don't
know
know
who
who
Fel is. Megan's
I don't know
names.
that. I don't know that.
You hear clamoring in your mango saying, please, no, we didn't do anything wrong. Just the dozens of voices.
Wait, Fel is. Fel, how many limbs do you have?
I have 4 legs, arms.
I'm going to. There's no one behind me, right?
Not anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Fel. Be like, "Have you seen this one?"
You notice that the fel you turn into is a fair bit bigger than the rest of the myconids. There's some that look like aged and like wisdom in the back, but there aren't any that are like as big as fel is. You hear one voice that sounds a bit more like aged and refined in your head. We have not seen that one in many moons. Where did he come from? This is amid the constant clamor of just incoming messages.
Well, he's in my adventuring party, and we're here to rescue you.
Fel,
Yeah?
would you please explain to the rest of your party why it was you were expelled from your colony?
So, God damn it. So, myconids live purely through communion with one another. They're a hive mind. They live and think and talk and act as a group. The singularity, the single I, the living as a person, does not exist. Whether it be as a fluke or as fate, or who knows what, genetic defect. Fel thinks through the eye. He one day fought against the hive mind and was expelled. He does not belong. Straight into the vastness of the Underdark and wandered for who knows how long until finding Magnus.
Okay, message. Under my breath, to Fel. There are Myconids. There's a ton of Myconids here. They know you.
What?
So, the thing is, I tricked the Blood Wardens, but I don't think I can get these guys out. It's probably better if we sneak attack these guys soon. You might want to tell the rest of the guys.
The rest, that the ones that threw me out away.
Yeah, do you not like them? I can leave them here if you want.
Felt like everyone else can see. Like felt like puts his like head into his hands. Magnus taught me to be nice, to help those that are.
Take your time, buddy.
They threw me out. They don't want me. But it's right to. We're killing those blood wardens. We're setting my colony free.
Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna gather them. That's when you strike.
While he starts doing that, I just kneel down to Fenn and Fel, and I just say, as compassionate as the earth.
Felt like hugs Elena. I don't know if Myconids can cry, but he would be crying.
I'm going to
Magnus is so
tell the
cool.
Myconids to scream psychically to the other Bloodworms like they're in pain.
Most of the responses are of the lines of why
Do
we
it.
trust you. Intimidation check with advantage.
Okay, 17.
You feel a force, a psychic force stronger than anything you've ever felt from Fel, just rip through you as dozens of voices scream with a single harmonizing note.
Okay.
Whoa.
And then I'm
They'll
going
scream,
to
okay.
exit and slam
Okay.
the door.
The old blood wardens are stumbled back.
Told you. You didn't want to be there.
Of course, our apologies, my liege.
Bring the rest of them. I need to tell you something.
And the plan?
Gather them.
Well, I just ignore him. We will do as you say, my lord.
Good.
They go to the wagon, start opening doors, and they've been hurting out. Honestly, they keep summoning weapons, like poking at them, like threateningly. The Myconids are just scared out of their mind. You can hear their fear in gibberish words coursing at your head, and clearly the rest of the Bloodworms can too, but they seem to be used to it by now.
I meant gather the Blood Wardens, not the Myconids.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's fine.
They're all there within earshot of you.
Yeah, but I want them to get closer. I have a speech to make.
Walk, walk.
Oh, right, our apologies. They start putting them back in.
Can these guys see the Blood Wardens gathering?
They can through the fog, yes. Through
Okay.
I am.
And it's raining, right?
And then I am going to say at the top of my voice, "It is time."
Okay, I want everyone to roll initiative. Call out your initiatives.
11.
11 for Sam.
19.
19 for Magnus.
14 fell.
14 for Fel. That's 14 for
You go,
Fel.
Chloe.
Chloe rolled a natural 1.
You
One.
I rolled 9 for Elena.
Neither Vanessa nor Samuel are going to be involved in this fight.
Dylan.
Because they're resting, right?
Drink the potion.
Yes.
You
Okay.
don't want to go close to them.
Okay, so the Bloodworms do get first,
I'm
but
trying
you guys have surprise rounds. So,
Samuel.
Free.
Magnus, you're up. Fel, you're on deck. What do you want to do?
Quick perception check. Any other enemies nearby that we should be
You
aware
make,
of?
you make perception check and bonus action.
That's 10.
You don't see anything else. It's
Fantastic.
just probably just the fog.
We're good. Ready action. I'm gonna charge in after Fel and make an attack.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Catch.
Can I sneak closer?
You see closer.
I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna take the high
Make a
action.
stealth check. Yeah.
With a 16 stealth, I am going to try and get closer to them.
Okay. You sneak through the cover of the hill and the fog to your advantage. Sneak close to the road. You see the Bloodworms walk through it now, standing expectantly in front of Sam, who is still looking like a dragon, has finished off his glass and tosses the bottle aside. Okay, next up is Fel with Elena on deck.
Fel immediately breaks out of the tree line and runs up behind the dragon that we have as Sam. Raises his quarterstaff in the air, begins to circle it around. And because it is raining, it's gonna do more damage. Calls thunder.
Lightning.
Yeah.
Lightning. Yeah, it calls lightning.
Stop it.
Stay away from my colony. Boom. They all need to make a dex save.
So 1,
8 for him.
5, and 6 succeeded.
Blood Wardens
Oh,
don't
there was
have
2
dex, right?
successes?
Yes, there's 3 successes.
So the Blood Wardens that fail take 30 lightning damage, and the ones that succeeded take 15.
Ooh, you hear a chorus of screams. Screams as they'll fall to their knees, smoking in like a charred, dry crater around with lightning coursed down from the sky and exploded through all of them. You hear a couple of people shout, "They fell for the bait! Protect the dragon!" Next up is Elena.
That's crazy.
With Sam on deck.
That's insane.
So I'm going to bonus action Thunderous Smite. Then I'm going to action Channel Divinity Sacred Weapon.
Okay.
And then with my extra attack action, I'm going to I'm gonna run out and then.
So you speed forward. You feel like time, like you feel the air feels sluggish and the rain is falling slower than usual as you dash through the air, leaving a trail of fog down you in your wake.
I die.
I get it's just the speed is doubled, so I'm at 60 feet.
Yep.
I'm just gonna look for the person. Yeah, okay, the person furthest from me that I can hit. So get as close as I can within 10 feet of them. Hit someone who looks like more damaged than one of the rest.
Sure.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, 20 hits. As your halberd snaps forward, taking him in the side. Whoa!
21. They have to make a strength saving throw. DC's 14.
That does succeed.
So this is okay. So cool. Nothing happens.
Okay, so you how much damage?
21.
20. Oh, okay. So
14.
Yeah, my
17
arm.
plus 4, 21. Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Sam with Shiloh on deck.
I'm going to turn to the Blood Ruin and say, "Take care of those. This one's mine." And then I'm going to turn around and cast Hideous Laughter at Fel.
Wait,
Let him cook. Let him
Let
cook.
me cook.
Okay.
And
So you have to use your sword to cast a spell.
yes. No. Do I have to?
Well, you have to use a spellcasting focus, and you turn your sword to a spellcasting focus with the
Alright.
Ruby the War Mage.
How you gonna cast a spell?
Minor illusion's a cantrip.
So are you illusioning the fact that you cast a spell?
Is that right? All right. Well, then I'm just gonna pick up Fel, and then just like,
I'm not contesting it.
and then
You
just
can
pick
do
up
it.
Fel and like run with him. So it looks like I'm just going to just beat Fel up.
Okay, you're soloing.
just like boom.
Yeah.
This one's mine.
Yeah, no, like I'm taking punches in there while I'm pulling.
Okay, make a promise check. That's great.
Protect the dragon!
Deception.
25.
So there's a and there's a you pretend to beat up Bell in your arms. Okay, next up is
Other hand thumbs up.
Shiloh, and then Blood Wardens, and then Magnus be prepped.
Oh my god. Bonus action casting spiritual weapon. Where the hell?
What shape does that take the form of?
Like some morning star that's like shiny and sparkling because it's the sun, right? Gonna hit the Beerus Blood Warden. I don't know what was the most damage. Okay, does a 14 hit?
14's not hit. So you,
Wait, hang on. Favored by the gods. I'm gonna roll 2d4s for that. That's 21. That should hit.
a 21, yeah. So you see the Morning Star crack down. He holds his arm up and he stops it, and then there's a little bit of extra force that you push through, and energy pushes it forward, smacks his head, and he stumbles back. Roll for damage.
I am bad at math. 11 points of damage.
Okay.
I still have my action. I
So does I.
twin spells Firebolt.
Okay. So creating 2 bolts of fire in the air, you shoot them forward. Both of them hit.
Past.
They both hit.
Yes.
Okay, so roll for damage.
What's it? Can you get me
Two more
it's
Blood
2d10
Wardens.
now,
You
right?
flames explode against their chest. They get stumbled back, tumbling into
Yeah,
their comrades
firebolt's
from the force of the
2d10.
fire.
14 damage. 14 damage for the first one. Second damage is 14 again.
Ooh, good
Okay.
7, 7, and 04.
And how's that guy looking?
All bad. Well, the first one particularly bad because they're ganging up on him, but he's not looking too good. Next up is the Blood Wardens, and then Magnus are on deck. So
This is one.
they're here. Engage the plan. And then the one furthest away from you runs towards the secondary cart. Another one's the one in front, the one with the slick back hair and the ghostly head. She's just, "They got a caster. Get her." They all charge towards Shiloh.
Oh my god.
that.
Wait, so one of them, I assume one of them
I
at
don't
least
know what that means.
leaves
So
my front
grouped
range.
up.
I mean,
Fireballs.
yeah, I mean, kind of all of them, but like,
I'll just hit one. Can I hit the
Yeah,
one
sure.
that I hit before?
yeah, go for it.
Nat 20.
Yo!
Okay,
That's what the rolls for.
yeah, so like, he's at 3. He has 3 health left. It's fine. So you swing your halberd around, catching him on the side and flipping him over. His head cracks into the ground and he just goes out. In order to speed this combat, all the Blood Wardens are generally going to take the same actions, okay, unless they're specifically needed.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. So
Military.
one of them is going to cast Web. So I think everyone needs to make a dex save.
Me as well?
Anyone who's nearby.
Inspiration!
Nat 20.
Nat 1.
You actually
Nat 20.
Speeding out of the way, you move back with exceptional grace.
That was
Just
not a
complete.
smart
I rolled 2 3s.
A giant, big
like, I
wave
don't
of
think I'm
sanguine
gonna use the next
pours out, silvery metal glistening in the faint light of the rainy day, and crashes down on Shiloh. You feel completely smothered by this like almost liquidy metal coursing around you.
I've never been this fast before.
You got it.
The other 8 are gonna cast Melf's minute meteors.
Oh, that's gonna be a lot of things that are gonna be shot.
So as the blood worms like kind of part around you, you catch one off guard. You cut his arm off.
Yeah.
The rest have ignored you. They charge straight towards Shiloh.
Aw, man.
Shiloh, I need you to make 8 dexterity saving throws. The DC is 15.
I saved once.
That's crazy.
Shiloh might go down.
Shiloh's going down. Oh my god, that's.
He just has to roll 86. That sounds.
I hope
like-
all of those are.
That sounds like a solid 50. Oh no! Oh.
No.
Shiloh, what's your hit points?
46.
I'm so sorry. You take 48
Oh, she's fine.
fire
Oh.
damage.
I was gonna say,
That's fine.
Get out of
It's
here.
only six.
The other meteors are going to go to you because they can't make two meteors per turn. I need to make 8 dex saves. What's happening is if these wait, so as they get to the middle of you two, they shoot out basically a volley of tiny metal like discs that fly through the air and they
Another nat 20.
explode into giant spikes of metal before disappearing into smoke.
Success.
Wow.
Nat 20 success.
So you are smothered in this.
Shiloh is down.
Success.
Yes, and as you all these dozens of spikes just pierce you all at once, and with a sudden explosion of blood that courses from your body, you fall unconscious.
Oh,
I got
One fail.
I got 3 nat 20s.
Oh
wow,
wow!
congratulations!
No, 2 nat 20s.
So 1 fail. 30 damage. Next
I'm
up
not gonna make
is
it,
Magnus.
Observing them before the combat, my current hit points is 58. Doing know your enemy, do they have lower, higher, or the same hit points as me? And the cheating it a little bit, this is me asking, can I tell if that changes after the 30 damage of the lightning bolt?
They have higher than you, and then lower than you.
Okay, so they went from higher to lower, and AC for all of them? My AC is 19.
They have a lower AC than you.
Okay. They don't know I'm there.
Correct.
I'm going to rise up out of the shadows in the back of the group while they're all looking forward. Who's concentrating on that web?
There's one in the back that has his hand forward and he's like gripping
Oh, he's
Shiloh.
in the back. Perfect.
Yeah. But they're all like in a clump, but he's in the back.
Extra time. And
Let's go.
Um,
Your nat 20.
that is a dirty 20 for
Hits.
the first one. That is a nat 20 for the second one.
Okay.
Wrong well but me.
And
I don't
then
need to roll. I do save.
when I action surge, do I get advantage on
I
this as
don't
well?
know because I
Sure.
support.
Fantastic. Third attack. That's another dirty 20.
I know.
And fourth attack. That's over 19. So
So all those hit in 1 crit.
all those hit in 1 crit.
Oh my god.
Against staff guy,
Let him
15,
swing his sword.
15
That's
slash.
all he gets.
Okay.
That's not.
How far
And
away are you
then
from
28 for the second one.
20.
Except-
What if you want?
No, that would be metagame. I'm not gonna do that.
So
28. I'm assuming he's dead.
yeah. So In a whirlwind of steel, you fly in, swinging your sword through the air with like a whistle. And in 2 strikes, cut to the side, and then whip around, cuts off his head. Shiloh, the web around you dissolves, and
Having done all that, I'm just gonna stand there with my sword.
so you go to the next one and just stab, just fade back and then go forward again. The other one turns to you and is like trying to ward off your blade with his hand, but you just keep getting through his defenses. Next up is Fell with Elena on deck.
So how are they positioned?
Basically, they're in a big clump, and then one of them ran off the second wagon.
Oh, perfect. Bonus action, call lightning again on the big clump.
Magnus is in the clump now.
Oh.
That's okay.
You can take it.
Okay. Alright, Magnus, make a dex save. Everyone else will also make a dex save.
Cool. I trust Magnus.
Yeah, this is the reason why I have a
Fail.
Big unlucky. Yes.
Succeed. 3 succeed.
21 lightning damage.
So, another storm clouds rippling with energy from above, course, sending another lightning.
No, that's my bonus action.
Only one of them completely falls over, screaming in pain as his head looks completely burned away.
I want to cast Ice Knife.
On
Ice Knife the first person in the very front.
Okay.
And it's gonna explode behind them. So does a 19 hit?
19 hits, yeah.
Okay, and then everyone needs to make a dex save. He takes 2 cold damage initially.
So first you see the rest fail.
The rest take 9 cold damage. As the ice knife explodes as a shrapnel, death. It's a grenade.
Some of them would have died.
So shards of ice explode out as you fling your hand forward, hits one in the stomach, looks up. Oh no.
Like grape shot tearing through them.
This peel still.
It's a claymore. That's what happened.
There's steam from the evaporated water rising from the wrist as people are swimming around, like shards of ice in their sides. There's coffee, and there's some of them have fallen. It's just a whole mess. Next up is Elena, then
Any
Sam on deck. 3 down, 5 in a clump, and the last one is around the second.
Walk over to Shiloh and then go. I'm gonna run up, slide, and then as I pass and kick up, I cast Lay on Hands on her. You get 35 back. I'm gonna dump all the rest into you, and then I'm gonna run back, and then I'm gonna swing 22.
Yeah, rushing forward in a blur, you skewer the first, toss him to the side.
Dead?
Yeah,
Okay.
Dead.
Bonus action, Tunnel Fighter.
And you set your halberd base against the ground, staring forward.
Actually, I'm gonna do something weird. I'm gonna move into the crowd. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna move into the crowd.
I don't worry about Magnus. Don't worry about you.
To try to get as
see
many of
blood.
them out of the on the other side. So if they try to run towards Shiloh,
Gotcha. Okay.
I can-
Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
okay.
So you force your way through. They get a few opportunity attacks off against you. They summon. Oh no, they don't have their blades out, do they? So yeah, they're gonna punch you. 22 and 25, 23.
22 and 23.
Alright, 7 damage.
7.
Yeah.
So it's a
6 damage. Second one.
6 damage. Okay.
You sure punch
I
taking
am
inside.
letting you guys know I am getting low. A Thunderous Smite drops.
Okay.
Oh.
Next.
But the reaction
go
hit
for it.
against me.
So it's saying I shouldn't call lightning on you.
14 plus stuff.
14 plus stuff.
10.
Plus 10.
24 damage.
No, 14 for to
Oh.
hit.
14. Yes, that hits.
To hit. 14.
Okay.
Is he dead?
No.
3rd level smite.
You have to.
You have to do it before you know.
Do we do it before? Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Everybody.
All right. So, next up is Sam with Shiloh on deck.
So I see the one ran around the corner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run towards him.
Are you still holding me?
No, I'm not gonna.
Cool.
And then I'm going to cast Hold Person on him.
That's he fails.
Oh,
Hey.
sick. Okay.
Womp womp.
And then I am going to stab him. Because I'm hasted.
Can you still speak when you're whole person?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
The continuity of
Yes.
this guy that
You should stab him.
health person.
Where was you?
What do you think?
He's a traitor!
Oh no, they're already dead. And then
Why are you
does a 21 hit?
Yeah, it
That's
is.
a
Well, you auto crit when they're
Oh right,
incapacitated.
auto crit. And 39 damage.
39. Okay, so non-lethal force. So you stab him, and you see his eyes go wide with fear.
Shit.
You.
Night night.
Yeah. Okay.
I started bleeding out.
Oh, you fully took him out. Okay.
Falls
I
hail
took him
forward.
out.
The last thing you see before is the light fades from behind, not dead, just unconscious, is the abject terror you've instilled in someone again. Is Shiloh in the Blood Wardens?
Okay, I'm alive. I go, that hurts so, ow!
Yeah.
Ow!
We don't want them all.
Fireball, bro!
Both
Yeah.
Elena and Magnus are in the fray.
Yeah.
Fireball them.
Do
Who
it.
cares?
I have cure wounds.
Fireball,
I will go down.
Heightened spell, everybody up against me.
Has disadvantage?
Roll disadvantage.
Use your lucky.
I am using lucky. Yes,
okay.
please.
Nat 1,
Womp womp.
fail.
You're rolling 16 d20s?
No.
Succeed,
Oh wait, yeah, you did. No, less than that. Less than that.
fail,
There's 5. So it's 10. 10 points.
fail.
Womp womp.
4 fail.
They're dead.
29 total damage.
There's two
My
left.
assist count rises.
In pure anger, you let loose
That
this
hurt.
magic.
Just sees him.
Flames roaring up,
Obliterate a guy inside.
evaporating the rain and fog around you, blasting out a big open area. Suddenly the area around you is clear, and the crystal in the air as the fog begins to roll back in. But you see this wasteland, this muddy plains in the road.
I
Two
want the
left,
2
on their
remaining
knees,
blood
smoking.
wardens to see me back. Like standing
They
there.
look up.
This is your chance to surrender.
Listen.
Run.
Make the intimidation check with advantage.
I'm gonna keep
19.
19?
The entire
Yeah,
crowd's
so the eyes get wide, stumble back, and then they just run down the hill away.
Yeah.
Towards.
Fel, get him.
Fel and. I think he does. Yes.
As he's running away, a single down lightning strike. I'm gonna roll damage.
Corpses go flying out. It's like the 2 remaining blood wardens
Dead.
fall dead.
His arm off.
Okay.
Are we out of initiative?
Yes, we're out.
I go cure wounds are
Okay.
Oh my god, Elena, I'm so sorry.
What I'm doing?
Don't worry.
Oh no.
I'm gonna cut his arm off and tie him up, and then I'm gonna cure wounds him. So not cure wounds, healing word, so he wakes up.
Could we?
to this person.
No, wait. You're not supposed to be here.
Ask him. What's
There's
in
no
the
one
second
around.
Cart?
Just a second. Listen, I was just ordered. I thought you, or the dragon, he ordered us.
So the dragon's in the second cart?
What? No, of
I
course.
asked what's in the second cart. You said the dragon.
No, I'm sorry. Please.
Oh, no need to apologize. Take
Just-
your time.
Thank you. No, leave me alone. I'm gonna pull him around the corner.
It's the wall.
Yeah, no, I am talking to him. No one else
Nice.
Fine.
Let me know if you need anything.
come here. Nope.
A conjured beast.
What kind of beast?
We know not. Just here's that it was meant to defeat you.
So it's meant to defeat us.
A dragon. When he heard what happened at Ichabod, he knew that the Myconid would come back if its brethren were threatened. He said to watch and open Sancard only if you showed up.
Are you sure you don't know what's in there?
Just please, spare me.
And you know anything about Wordstrom?
Wordstrom? This insignificant town in the middle of nowhere? Of course not.
So what about the raid? Any part in that?
Gosh, no, we've been walking for almost a week now. Just please, let me go.
So, do you know anything about what the dragon has planned?
He moves on to traffic right now. The only thing standing in his way was a team of heroes like you.
I see. And
If he got you out of the way, then he could move in uncontested for just our armies. Now that he knows where Shifter's Vale is, he can. He's made it public. He's moving. He can take all of this might of all his forces away from front lines and move right towards Centrafia.
and where exactly is Shifter's Vale? Has it been a minute?
What? Highloft? This was just announced.
Where in Highloft? Just the mountain? Under the mountain?
Somewhere there. We don't know where he got his intelligence. Please, I've answered all your questions.
Right. Fel, this one's yours.
No,
I'm
wait,
not
no,
throwing him over
please,
the bell.
please.
Remember, you have cure wounds.
Non-lethal. Boom. Cure wounds. Boom.
Yeah. Fel cast Shillelagh. Actually, am I still concentrating on my lightning?
You don't have to.
I want to.
Okay.
Fel pushes the man onto the floor. Smite, like, it brings down right on his head. His head explodes into a bloody mess.
Oh!
And says, I'm not done with you yet. And casts Revivify. And brings him back.
Welcome back.
Again.
No!
And that's it. He walks away. Happy.
Fel, Myconids in car 1, car 2 is dangerous beast. Let's avoid that.
Leaving the headless corpse behind you, you march to the first wagon. You slide up the lock. And then, for the first time in a very long time, you hear the voices in your head, not from responding from your spores, their own voices. The voices of the collective individual, a synod of cohesion and beauty. This is what you were born for. This is what you were cast away from. For now, for this second, you're back. The Myconids are staring, just like they could hear all the thing. They look around, they see the corpse. They look the corpse spread out there, the blood wardens all dead, and the horses safe ready to run away. Their murmurings are quiet but consistent. They're the background microwave feed of noise that come from all Myconids that you know all too well. They're waiting for answers.
Is there a bigger Myconid in the group?
They don't have names. Not like we would know names. Just the simply telegraphic mental word, if you for lack of a will, that identifies that piece of the collective. When you left, it was this, just looking up at this towering figure with this massive cap that looked down with the air superiority upon your defective kind. But you're bigger than him now. For some reason, being away from being out in the light, so like you've grown and you're bigger than all these Myconids now.
Puny god.
You've cast me out.
We know what you did. We know not. We simply did not know it was strange. These overlapping murmurs, constant from everyone, it's just saying we didn't know what it was like to be away. Confusion, pain, hurt, apologies.
Oh. I know. And it hurts. It's bright. But I'm here for you now. And everything is going to be okay.
And Fel's just gonna walk into the mass of Myconids and just feel them again.
For this brief moment, you are absorbed back into the collective, feeling your mind meld with the overwhelming sensation, this experience of being one of many. And you're home.
No. I don't like this. Being one,
Fel backs away.
What are you doing? What's this? We accepted you back. We said we apologize. We don't know. If there's overlapping murmurs, confusion. Why? Why would you leave once again?
I used to ask myself too, why I was like who I am. But I don't need to know why. My experience of living, how I have, the pain, the suffering, the joy, the love. I love it. And I would never trade it away. You all, not my colony. You're safe, but that is all you are.
You sense more confusion, a abashment from these ones that had once scorned you, and a failure to be able to grasp the full extent of what you're communicating. They don't know They don't know what it is to love something as an individual. They can only see you living apart from them and somehow becoming something more. they accept you, and now, having saved them, they'll accept your choice to not return.
When did they grab you?
They don't know. It could have been years ago, it could have been days ago, or it could have been a couple minutes ago. Time is weird for myconids. They don't experience the same way humans do.
Oh god.
From the various experience, you could tell, hey, it might have been like a week, but again, it could have been wildly disproportionate.
You have nowhere to go. If you want to follow my family, you can.
Case, you want the case, I want the dark, the underdark. The desire that you get in prejudice, they want to return to the cold, they want to return to the dark, place where they can feel like have their own space once again.
We shall part ways once again.
Not to intercede, but
Yeah.
Highloft is partially known for its vast system of cave networks in the side of the mountain.
Oh really?
It's not a mountain.
Oh.
We can take them.
I can take you. We can take you to a place we can go deep underground again. It'll be safe there.
Almost as if testing out a new word, there is the sense that you have become something great. And for that, thank you. The Myconids choose to stay in their cart.
That makes sense.
You roll you keep the door off to make sure they still have the ability to see, and with the overcast day, it's enough light you can tell they won't be too hurt by it. They stay in the shadowy interior. Yes?
Can I basically loot the bodies?
Of Blood Wardens?
Yeah.
It's not.
My
So
boss
it actually
was
seems that they were sent with
When you went to combat.
exactly nothing to combat this exact situation. So Blood Wardens don't need weapons to fight. They don't need gold. They're just doing prison transport. They have food in their saddlebags, but the horses were run off by the confusion, and the Blood Wardens themselves have nothing.
I see you looting the bodies and I say, Elena, here, toss you the arm.
There's this blood-soaked arm with
It's covered in metal.
the metal that seems to have become part of the flesh, riding veins up the arm till about halfway up the forearm. It's still flexible. You look really closely, you see tiny little plates of metal making up the various pieces of the skin, almost as if the whole thing is just solid metal, but somehow still organic in its construction.
Can I attempt to, using a torch, lighting a torch, basically making some pitch, and I'm going to try and smear a warning on the side of the part with the beast in it.
Okay.
And try to just smear it on each side and just a sigil that basically says no.
Yeah, I can also druidcraft a lot of thorns around.
Oh sure, yeah.
The cart. Just
The brambles.
You're
Yeah.
leaving the cart behind?
The cart with the conjured monster?
Yes.
oh, we can use it.
Let's take it with us.
Use it against.
You have
some
2 horses
other
left
group.
that are attached to the car, and they're the ones pulling the caravan. The rest of the Blood Ward's personal horses ran off.
It'll be fine, right?
It's gonna
To kill us.
It's all padlocked and everything, right?
Yes, it is very secure. It seems to be actually magically reinforced.
As a DM, would you advise us to take it?
Can I
Yeah.
cast?
Okay,
Can I cast Arcane Lock just because?
Yeah, sure.
Not just because, it's because
It can kill
no
people.
safe is too safe.
No save it.
No safe is too safe.
Finally.
Sam's gonna sit on top of that second card.
Okay.
Seems to be the safest place.
The bramble card.
Meeting back up with Vanessa and Samuel, you make your way back through the muddy path towards Highloft.
Oh, and Fell's crying with Magnus. He's hugging Magnus and crying on the way back.
Magnus is acting a little bit weird, but he's willing to comfort Fell, and then he breaks off to go ahead of the party, ranging normally far ahead of the party, and then occasionally coming back, more or less leaving Fell alone.
Samuel
It's unusual.
is walking beside the cart, and he looks up to you, nodding to get your attention. He pulls out his shield, and you've seen he's drawn a sigil on it.
No way, you haven't written
Whoa.
down.
Hey yo! Hey yo!
So if anyone who can't see this, the
on the
sigil is of a face, half blue, half silver, or gray. It's gray. He's painted it with some rudimentary pigments. There's one thing getting me through the night, and that was I might be saved. I didn't know by who, but I knew that when I was, I would need to do something really special for them. I don't know where my contingent is, but if I ever find them again, we're rebannering the Order of Many Faces. You saved us from guys that are following you, and you certainly saved me. Least I can do.
Thank you. Hold on to my loot for me. I'll be back for it after this is over.
Can do. It takes the rest of the day to get back to Highloft. If you want to take a long rest at the Outers Inn, then feel free to.
Sam just face plants because the haste wears off.
So, you make it back to Highloft and return to Outers Inn, formerly the Voiceless Mask. You carry in tow a fully alive and well Samuel. I forgot his last name. Solovia. His sister and yes,
For now.
and a cart pulling a complete, a large portion of a colony of myconids, and some mysterious beast locked in a magical cage.
Can I cast Detect Evil and Good? Like on our way there.
Yes. It is.
Out on the cart.
It is an incredibly powerful undead.
Yeah.
I can just technically moonbeam through the cart and kill it.
No.
Because it goes through things.
We're gonna set it on group 2.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Justin Trasse, we have a gift for you.
Oh.
So are you staying in the tavern tonight? What's your plan for the morning?
Just cross it. Yeah.
Okay.
Except the mechanics free down the tunnels.
Yeah.
Get up early.
In what order?
Trace first, right? Trace first or how?
You give the stable hands very detailed instructions to not touch the carts, and then give the myconids what food you can spare before turning into the mage.
The
Find
thing is,
the-
we
I
told
found the
Trace
youngest
about
one
the
and I-
myconids, and he can help us relocate them too.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Go to Trace.
I find the youngest one and I just go, that one will drain your life. And I walk away.
What the?
What will train
To the monster.
Oh, the younger stable hand?
Yeah,
Oh.
a young stable hand just points towards that thing and that will drain your life.
I'm gonna walk up next to
What?
the stable
Did
and
he
say,
mean that?
"Don't worry about
I'm
that.
sure he did.
Here's a silver. Please.
Here's a what?
Silver.
Here's a gold.
Thank you. Okay. So,
I
The next
need
morning-
Silver. That's true.
I love the
Tourism.
I'm Richard.
I got this closing.
okay, you want to do that before Samuel and release the myconids?
Yeah,
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 let's do the
then
plot.
we're
Let's do the plot
focusing
first.
on the plot, Xavier.
Yeah, God.
They're all just in the inn, just doing nothing, just standing there.
You take them into the inn?
Do we take them into the inn?
Who?
The
Mike
myconids.
is.
No,
Oh, yes, please.
We'd like to rent out the party rooms in the back.
actually, I got this. Dylan, you hate this guy, whatever his name is, right?
Oh, right on Lord, you're back!
That was the first thing you said.
That's the first thing you say to them.
Yes.
You hate that outer guy, right?
Oh
You
my
hate
god.
Outer, right?
Well, I hate who?
The outer guy bought you out. So what
Say
say?
not so publicly. Let's speak in my rooms.
Okay, but what if we just, keep these guys? How's these guys for free, you know?
I make a persuasion check.
Roll the 6.
Listen, I honestly I would love to, but the
20
expense. Oh, well, yeah, that could very well pay for it. Good, yeah, I will take that.
Just
I
weird.
could trust you.
How much do you need to pay back to get back the tavern?
Oh, jeez.
This one
At
is-
this point, I'm not even making payments on it anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. 500 to 1,000 at this point.
Oh, this one can cover it.
You can cover 500 gold.
I'm both of the De La Sol family and of the Emir family.
Can't say I know either of those families. I'm not from around some of the lowlands.
If
A fellow immediately shuts everyone up, just walks over, grabs 2 500 gold piece gems, and you.
Gods! Where did you... Takes them.
I stole them from bad people.
you killed a couple
Forgot about
goblins.
that.
This could save it in. This could save everything.
30 minutes.
I don't know who are, little mushroom man. I love you. And she plants a big kiss on the top of your head. Overjoyed, she goes back to the bar, starts like making like doing ledgers, taking over from Sarah, and as the Myconids all follow it, like, they file in. They're all like looking around, like very scared, very nervous, not sure what to do. They're all holding hands with one another.
Like a bunch of preschoolers.
It's like what Fell was when he first found Magnus. Oh, it's so cute.
I eventually get them all housed away in the big, like, bulk rooms, and set yourselves out for the night. The next day, you are woken by Dylan herself.
Hi, Dylan.
Oh my god.
Hey, we have a bit of an important visitor. I recommend you spruce yourselves up,
Alright,
especially
You know
you.
who it is?
let's go.
You know
What's
who
the
it is?
important visitor?
You step outside, and standing in the lobby, hands clasped behind his back,
Oh,
is Justin Trasse.
Hey!
Oh.
I had a feeling.
Hey,
it was you.
Overlord.
Oh, hi, hello,
Half-
good morning.
Do you
Just-
have
just-
magic items?
My lord! Samuel goes down on one knee. There's no need to apologize, Samuel. I thought you were through, and I'm so sorry we couldn't get you earlier. He rise. He gets up. You have some very special companions here, Samuel. Looks around all of you.
Thank you.
You've done very well in your mission. We can't spare any great expense from the war front, but their price is yours.
If you have in armories that you could show us to?
An armory? Yes, we have a little bit of an armory. Yes, this is the hub of our war efforts, after all.
We might have some questions about the dragon and Shifter's Veil as well.
And about...
What to do with these guys? And I point
About-
towards the
about
party
the
room
party?
behind me.
Right. Well, I suppose we can... They're underdark creatures, right? We can put them in the caves. I'm sure we can set up a permanent colony near one of the tourist attractions.
Tourist attraction.
Oh, it's of
You would
course.
never.
No, not as a tourist attraction. It's near one of them, so it's open, so not too difficult to access it. I mean no offense, of course. We wouldn't even allow people near them. They're very solitary creatures, and I'm so surprised they even made it into this tavern. Right. Well, like I said before, no taking the armory, but while you were gone, I did some research on your condition. It's helpful to get back to magical research. Haven't done that in a while. You, my friend, I believe are a very special case. I hope you're not too mad I took a sample of magical residue from you.
You are incredibly perceptive, and I am very pleased.
Of course.
We're both special cases.
The highest layers of the
Yes.
firmament.
I
Unfortunately, yes.
suppose it doesn't mean anything to you, does it? And he holds forth the gift that Samuel sent to him over the previous night. It's a vial, 2 vials actually. One of purified alloy, one of unpurified alloy.
Yes, it does actually. That looks like alloy, and the other, well, if you give me a piece of alloy, I could make that.
So as I assumed.
Whatever it is called.
I may or may not be the foremost expert on alloy in this entire kingdom.
That would be great, and you are not going to kill me?
No. As soon as you have a handle on your powers. But
For now, I have a time limit.
yes, I think I gathered that.
By the way, here's this.
What's this?
Map of all the alloy in the kingdom.
Oh, yeah, that's the map I was talking about.
What's that dragon up to?
Oh, and-
You are sitting on the greatest repository of alloy in the world?
And I have confirmed with one of his minions. Shifter's Veil is, in fact, Highloft.
Let's just say his mind was blown.
That was really bad, I know.
Lose 5 experience points.
I'm at -4.
Y'all, we go to the next session. You guys roll 7.
This,
As far as I can tell, the difference between this and this is not necessarily its actual composition. It seems that this has to have the impurities removed from it, which allows it to flow to a more natural source. Now, some process, which I think is you, has removed or absorbed the impurities from it.
And Yes.
Tell me, what happens when you purify alloy?
I feel a little bit less like I am going to scatter into an uncountable number of pieces.
Right.
If that explains anything.
I think it does.
Oh, that's incredibly surprising. Please. Are there people nearby?
We can talk about this in public, I believe. Those that watch would even understand it. It exists on such a high technical plane, but let me do my best.
Yes, and there is I don't know, someone told me that it could spread if I die, so if you are okay with that in your city, then
I'll tell you this. Anyone who could charge into the midst of an undead army and save one of my generals from certain defeat certainly has the willpower to maintain themselves for a few days longer.
yes, thank you, Archmage.
Of course.
Magnus.
You, my friend.
What?
Here's alloy. I thought a piece of alloy.
You throw a piece of alloy at
Yeah,
me?
'cause you said it makes you feel better.
I catch it.
You feel better.
It pulls in the other hand, glowing ever so
Did
brightly.
you eat it?
Magnus feels slightly incrementally better.
Just may I ask about what do you know about the current situation of Wormstrom, my hometown? I live there.
We are dispatching representatives there as we speak. I suppose I might have been lax in assuming that it would be able to hold out on its own.
There is something you should know. There was a traitor in Lundstrom.
His name was Ichabod.
I think that is
The lesser.
Yes, but just so you know,
It's good to
don't
know.
trust every
That's
person.
But
it
the
is
commands are
good to have any information we can about the city. You two are from there, no?
Yes.
We'll be asking for detailed plans of the city layouts. We'll interview you at a later date.
That I have full access to.
But you,
Really take over Wormstrom.
Charlemagne, yes, I know your identity. Well, in my research, I found exactly one other being you could be. Talmanar might be my enemy, but I still see reports from there every once in a while.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Of course.
I cannot bear any sort of representation of Benar, but I am sorry for your plight. For whatever it means.
Trust me, I respect you enough after what you've done. I have a problem. As you know before, I am sitting on one of the most vast storage of alloy in all of Ithaca. The dragon, apparently he's coming now. He wants Shifter's Veil, whatever that is, and he wants the alloy, for whatever reason. The way you purify alloy is to set off a chain reaction, absorbing these astral impurities from the alloy and absorbing it yourself. It gives you alleviation for your pain, but it also speeds up your demise.
Oh.
There's one thing here.
You're trying to kill me.
Any alloy in touching more chains of alloy will be absorbed should you start the process.
That would remove his cause to attack?
Well, not necessarily. I'm sure he's after purified alloy as well.
Ah.
That being said, those impurities are very, very powerful. And concentrating them in an individual, enough impurities to fill an entire mountain's worth of alloy might just give us the edge we need to face off against the dragon and win this damned war once and for all.
I was promised an early death, and this seems like the brightest way possible. I accept.
You're asking Magnus to sacrifice himself?
Only if we're unlucky. And I happen to be very lucky.
Now,
I'm Charlemagne Austin.
One-
Of course I'll do it.
there's one issue remains with resolve. The mystery of the Snow Shifter's Veil. You said dragon is coming here for it.
Yes.
I know exactly one person that might know of where it might be. And I know he's watching right now. Sorry to have disappointed you so. Stepping out from a Terran reality behind you all.
Yeah.
Mist.
Oh.
His two broadswords strapped to his back.
Ooh.
And a bright
Opportunity
shadow of light behind him.
Vicious mockery.
Long time no see.
Long time no see.
Ready to find Shifter's Veil?
Yep.
Who is that?
You met
You met him.
Oh, we did.
And with that,
Now we'll get to say his-
we end the last group 1 session.
Wait, hold on. You gotta let us say it. All right, ready? Who is that? In 3, 2, 1.
Who
is that? Fuck you.
Thank you all so much.
Black, we found
We
you.
are so grateful for you, and we hope you have a great night. See you soon.
Guys, we totally know where Ship to Val is. We're great.